What is good, family? What is good, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. Hit those A's. Please throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak right now. Throw those A's in the chat right away. What is up, family? How is it going? How is it going this morning? Let's get them tunes going, man. Let's get them tunes going. Yeah. What is good, everyone? How's it going? Jennifer, what is up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dea, what's up? What's up, Julius? Ian Tucker, man. Mike J, what's up? What's up? Good morning to everybody. Gretchen, hello to you. Barefoot, what is up? James Flowers, always good to see you here, man. What's up, Buzz? Sway. Man, I love it, you guys. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. What are we doing today, man? What are we doing? Sasquatch, what's up, my dude? Green Trader. Phyllis, always good to see you. Always good to see you. All right, all right. So Buzz was asking, what is that? Oh, yeah, Buzz was asking me actually regarding this ticker here. Felix, what's up, man? He was asking me regarding AI, if it's on a full-on breakdown, man. So this is actually happening without any news. And you know what? I gotta say that this is kind of a this is kind of a trader's dread right here, right? Or a long trader's dread. That you're getting a resistance right now from the SMA 200 on the daily, man. That is come on, what's up, primo? Good to see you here, dude. Yeah, so Technos, what's up, man? Good to see you here too. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you. So, man, this is what I'm talking about here, man. This is a very dangerous thing. When we're starting to test that SMA 200 on the daily time frame, that's price action falling beneath the SMA 200 on the daily usually signals, bear market, right? In this case, this asset here, right? So, Insider sold 6,600 shares of his 300,000. He still has. And you were able to see this? How did you see it, brother? Did somebody say that out loud? That is a lot of shares. Damn. So why 6,600? Oh, Form 4 tool. Okay, gotcha. So Gretchen saying I'm super wary of C3AI. I feel like so Tom, the CEO, keeps positioning his company to catch whatever is the latest craze. As of January, it was AI. I don't trust. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Sure. Thank you so much. Damn, I hope the people aren't starting to really catch that, right? So daily time frame definitely showing some downside here, right? So if anything, if we don't trust him, we could always, play against his role here in the short term. So let's before we look at the normal tickers here, let's just go ahead and observe here. Let's see, 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Clearly this can actually be built as a shooting star, right? After a little tiny bit of an uptrend, we get this thing here showing that the bulls do not have the market. There is sell side conviction. It's really too bad though, because the MACD is definitely showing that there could have been some bull strength to be applied. Little tiny green bar coming in on the histogram, very hard to see, and we're getting a bullish crossover here, right? So it looks like a thing of its past though, because of this enormous rejection from the bulls. So 25-24. Let's see. Let's get a closer look. Let's go to the 10-minute. Okay, 10-minute getting that rejection from the SMA 50. Let's see. Man. And this is all just morning volatility here. Geez, man. Yeah, this one's a little tough to really determine. Let's see. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame is showing a little bit of a bounce here, and it's showing there could be some upside, but there's still that SMA 50 there. We need to clear that first. So get it. And also, if this is starting a ladder attack here, let me see that in the 1-minute chart. Maybe right. So 1-minute chart also has the SMA 50 and the SMA 200 upside. This has to combat it first. Okay, so there is a little bit of a loss of bear pressure here on the 1 minute chart. They're okay, yeah, that's a good sign. Hold on. This is just happening right now, dude, and this is it's hard to kind of catch it. Let's see. You're getting positive inflow here, right? So you're getting some cash inbound, meaning that people are buying the asset. Okay, so that's good. You're also getting a bullish crossover on the RSI. Still diminishing bear pressure here. Okay, 1 minute chart now converting the SMA 50 and a 200 as support. Let's see if the 5 minute already got that upside of it. Okay, we acquired the outside of the SMA 50 and getting the bounce from the RSI. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to decide what the heck it's gonna do. Or it's gonna do, or it's trying to decide for us. I don't know what the heck is going on here, man. A lot of volatility. That's what it is. Okay. If we start getting that shift on a stochastic momentum here, it would be ideal because we're very close to the gravitational zone for a pull to the upside. I can't say long the market now because we're still having some pressure here on the let me see, the 15 minute. It's showing a little bit of recovery here. And we're increasing volatility as well. But I'm still looking at that resistance right up here at 25.84. So let's see if the 15 minute has enough thrust to blow through the let's see if it has enough thrust to blow through that SMA 50, right? 25.85 now. And if it does, likely we would pull back from 26.36. We'll pull back and start validating the support of the SMA 50 conversion and then continue on to the SMA 200 challenge. Okay, 32 seconds left to close this 15-minute candle. That is likely going to show some positive price action. The hourly candle, the hourly candle closing upside of the opening from both of these candles here, this may be able to show some upside in 15 seconds. And we're also getting the crossover from the RSI. Check it out on the hourly time frame. We're in the bullish control zone. This could, technically with a very tight stop, this could be entry paper trade, right? So long the market now. Let's see if this thing can continue to the upside. Let's get the moving averages in. Okay, there's an immediate resistance. Let's see. Hold on. I'm very curious over the price action on this, by the way, bro. I don't even know if you can tell, but yeah. It looks okay. Oh, EMA 21 hourly resistance. Okay, that's one to keep. Okay. Hopefully we can use this RSI as a support right now. Check this out, right over here. And we're still getting we're still diminishing that bear pressure here too. We're starting to get some inbound cash. And this is on the hourly time frame now, so that's a pretty good sign. Check this out. This is that little egg you want to see, right? You're getting the contraction phase to start from full expansion, and you're starting to get upside momentum. So as long as these two kind of show, then you're going to be bouncing here soonish. Let's go to that 15-minute time frame. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of an upside pivot here. Can we correct that? Are you already long this, Buzz? That's my ultimate question for you, my dude. FNGR at 515. Thank you, Ian. Where did it close in the pre-market? Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's recovering. I thought I saw a 520 in the pre-market. Is that inaccurate? Or the after hours? No way, it just jumped down to 497 right now. Okay, here we go. 10-minute time frame is in the gravitational zone here. Let's see if we can get that jump into the bullish control zone. And what is that there? Let's see. Okay, 10-minute EMA 21. Trying to hold the music here. I hope this is just not an initial burst, brother, because this is looking a little bearish on a daily time frame, but let's pull that up. And then also pull up those moving averages too, right? Let's see. There we go. So, I mean, I suspect this to come up to 26 bucks, right? But I'm not sure what's going to happen when we do hit that $26 and we have that SMA 200 entirely in the way. Kathleen, good morning. Cha, what's up, brother? Yeah, sure. We'll look at EBET. No problem. Yeah, keep me updated, team, with FNGR. Let's see what it's doing. I'm sorry, did somebody just say it was breaking below $5? It was after hours on Fidelity, 498, I believe. Thanks, Ian. Kitties, how you doing? It had some high spikes in the okay. And Buzz, you're saying your average is around 16 on this? Oh, dude. Would you be able to just kind of catch some? Oh, dude. If we were using moving averages in this case, check this out. You're combating or you're validating a resistance right now of the SMA 200 on a daily. Look at the bi-daily SMA 200 though. That's at 2178. That's not cool. So, but I suspect that you would be using something lower than that. Let me see. Let's just say that this formation, actually, it actually gives us the downside here. You're already on test number 3 of the resistance. This is the capitulation expected from a test number 3. Let me give you the daily time frame. Yeah, we already have the EMA 200. The EMA 21 crossing below the EMA 55. Look at the bi-daily. You're about to get that bearish crossover here. EMA 21 below the EMA 55. This is looking dangerous, dude. So the actual take profit for this formation, that's where it's not good, right? So I'm talking about for the longs, because if you were to apply this to that breakout candle actually yesterday could have been that validator. So check this out, $11.97. That'll take you clean below your average. I'm just saying that this is how to trade the channel, right? If you were short biased. This looks like a wonderful puts play. Yeah. That honestly, yeah. You made a lot. So Katie's Never Die saying, I made a lot of money on C3AI on its way up. Nice. And that was quite an impressive run. I mean, is it already time for this thing to take a breath? Maybe so. But remember, daily time frame, $26 is, I guess, what we're trying to achieve here for a resistance touch. But it's looking bullish in that short term. I'm just not sure what it's going to do at that $26, man. There could be a resistance grab right here, man, at that $26, and this thing will continue to the downside. NVOS trying to recover. Nice. Yeah, Buzz, please let me know. Please let me know. Yeah. As far as ASRE, I'm still looking at this as highly bullish. Actually, yesterday we came down to 30 cents, sitting at 34, and it already looks like it had a high of close to 35 cents. I feel like this. I can't quite validate it. This, you see the ordinary shakeout, right? This is the ordinary shakeout. So we got that downside. We recovered. Right, we got downside, we recover, and then you have one more test of the support over here, and it looks like it's another test of the support right over here, right? So I'm not sure if this thing is getting closer and closer to takeoff here, and I don't know what reason that would be, but it's feeling like it could be trying that, right? I know that, actually I could have just done it like this too. The line chart doesn't look as good as the candles, but I did draw the lines right here just to kind of show it. I put out a video yesterday, and this is presently what I'm seeing here, right? So, oh man, in fact, we're missing some of the drawing here. So in other words, this would have been the continuation here, right? I'm wondering if this was I have to get the price action though to really kind of have this to match. So let me see the price action real quick. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, yeah, it's looking not bad. And this is the shakeout candle here, right? This is the reclaim, retest. And then we should, technically that would be the Wyckoff move suggesting a continuation to the upside. So I'm even if that I don't work on, the Wyckoff thesis or the Elliott wave. I just know some because I studied this as I was learning how to trade. And it's got a striking resemblance. So if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and call it out, right? But it doesn't mean that it's going to do it. It just means that there is a probability now based on a strategy. So yeah, but I'm still bullish the asset. I'm still long, 10,000 shares of this, and let's just see where it takes us. Right? So yeah, you know what? That's what everyone's telling me, that FNGR is on a temporary upside. So careful, Buzz. It's inching towards that 26. Careful. Let me take a look at the EBET ticker for Cha-Cha. Okay, yeah, $5.14. Looks like we're getting a pretty nice little recovery here. Okay. At least there's no manipulation right now. So that's a good thing. We'll come back and we'll check back on that, though. We're going to see what's up. So, I guess in the bi-hourly time frame, this would make a lot of sense. Let me see the 12-hour first of all. Okay, yeah, so if we're trading this on 12-hour, I don't even think we could do that, though. Let me see the 4-hour. And then the bi-hourly. Okay, the bi-hourly looks okay. All right, so check this out. There could be the break outside of the triangle, right? And we're retesting the newly converted resistance into support. If that's really the case here, that would be incredibly bullish, right? Because we took the outside of this massive triangle again, and we're testing that support before a continuation to the upside. That'd be great. Now, is there outside manipulation? Have no idea. And I know that you know that I know what I'm saying. Let me check on that. Origin, what's up, buddy? Samantha H, good to see you here. You see manipulation on AMC? That usually follows either a tiny upside before a dump or an immediate dump. What time frame? Jasper, good morning to you. Rocco, what's up? Tony X. Green Trader, the real Ace Man, what's up? Anyone looking at jumping at CCG? Ones at bottoms for a nice pop-up. So CCG, why does that sound familiar? Kitties Never Die. AI and CBNA was pure happiness a few months ago. Nice. Northwest, what is up, dude? I hope you just caught that ARC read. Oh, ASRE. Was that you that asked me? I'm sorry if I missed that. I only noticed the question real quick and I decided to answer it real fast because I did need to look at it. Okay, so yeah, FNGR, let's just see if it can hold that support. See if we can get a bounce from that area. And now for Cha-Cha, let's look at that. Yes, Sebastian, the yellow X is manipulation. Okay, nice, man. You already got the puts. Ooh, okay. I see what you're doing. Just be careful with that, okay? Make sure that you're pairing it with another strategy. Make sure that you're seeing that your RSI is on a downside pivot. Maybe consider looking at your volatility, see if you're increasing volatility, and then also, you should be looking at that in the first place, right? Your minute to 5 minute BBWP. See if you're getting expansion, right? Because that's what you need for the options contracts to gain steam, to gain some traction here. You definitely want more volatility. Rosary Glasses to see. FNGR needs to break 527 for signs of heading back up, in my opinion. Yeah, it could actually gather some more bulls if it does show some strength like that. So now on the daily time frame, EBET, it is 8. It's pretty much 8% up on the day. And it already had a green day just yesterday. Okay, the daily time frame, reclaiming that SMA 50, very important. Okay, very important. And it's looking pretty damn bullish because we're now, daily time frame stochastic momentum is, it's actually within the bullish control zone, and we have increasing volatility about to enter critical. Oh man, let's see. Very convincing upside pivot on the 30-minute Stoke. We're actually getting some contraction. Let's see the MACD. 30-minute MACD starting to get that crossover. Yikes. It feels like this thing is about to pop off, man, but why? Are you catching any news? Northwest, good. Thank you, good. Oh man, yeah. This feels like. I don't know what to really say here, other than it feels like it's about to break out. But I can't. Let me see volatility again in the 5-minute, 10-minute. Still in the lower end of volatility, but it looks like it wants to shift. Immediate short-term time frame downside, and that could have been it here. Maybe even down to the SMA 50 at around 683. It's currently sitting at 698. We're getting a rejection here from the SMA 14 on the RSI, which in essence would introduce these downside targets yet again. Let's see the 10-minute time frame and see what we have there. Okay, current support from the EMA 21. That may be a second touch pretty soon. I want to catch the support. Let's find the support from the RSI. Let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, there we go. The 15-minute may actually be the support here. So if we can catch that support, we're going to be in a little bit of danger here because it would be the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile, right? That would bring us down. And then we would have to see if we can recover from there. Yeah, so the ball here is really in the immediate short-term time frame. If there is going to be enough thrust, then there's going to have to, 5-minute and 10-minute are going to have to answer some questions here pretty soon. And if there is not buy-side conviction, then this would just be another consolidation phase before an eventual failure, just like it has been doing. So it's kind of stuck in a little bit of a chop. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. But that's precisely my point. It's just that it looks like it wants to break out. Look at this regression now, starting on that. That's actually very nice. Oh man, okay. I think this is I think it's trying to break out. Let me see. Let's see this. And we are pretty much 70% to the apex of this pennant here. And it's being built during an upside. Pennant suggests that this is favoring the bulls because it's during an upside, so a continuation formation here. That's awesome, Northwest. Thank you. Northwest saying, I drink my coffee while listening to Arca. It's the best combo. Sebastian, AMC even has manipulation in the 8 and 12 hour time frames. Damn. Technos, you're FOMOing into Swin or what? Why did I hear about? Is that Teddy Zane's play by chance? Is it the IPO play? Okay, let's see here. Let's acquire the targets though, because remember that this is favoring the bulls, right? It's favoring the bulls because it is during an upside, meaning that this immediately turns into a continuation formation, right? So if we were on the downside and then we started building a pennant, then that would be continuation towards the downside. right? So in this case, I feel like this is a really bullish shift here, and this is gonna break out soon. So I want to be able to catch those targets. So let's go ahead and take into consideration here the highest target possible, right, for the bulls, which would be, let's just say that we would break out in the next 30-minute candle, or in an hour, right? So this would be leading to a target of around 12.15. We're currently sitting at 6.96, just about 7 cents. Okay, we should take into consideration the center of the triangle as the secondary take profit for the bulls, right? From the very top of the formation to the very bottom of the formation, and then you apply it to that supposed area of breakout. In this case, this target is taking us to about 964. Looks like I already had that resistance there. So I'm going to go ahead and trust that. And it looks like I already had this resistance there too. So I'm going to trust that too. Okay, so it's funny how like we still come up to very similar targets. Let's make sure to keep this in relevance. And then your final target would be right from the breakout point, right? So since we're saying that we're going to break out here, then let's take into consideration that target too. Something like this. And that's leading to about 851. Man, okay, that's something to talk about here. Wow, okay. That sucks. This was the other pennant that we rode, and this thing took it to the downside. Oof. Yeah, that can shift sentiment because it's so damn close, and it's a very unique pennant because I just felt the same weirdness that I did when I drew this one here. And I knew that it felt familiar because I had to catch the bottom side of the pennant here, not back here, right, to create a perfect symmetrical triangle. I just had to do that right here too. Look at that. I didn't do it down here because there wasn't a candle there. Ah, man. That just makes me a little, I guess you can call it superstitious, maybe. These nuts, what's up? How you doing? All right. We have two potential downsides here, okay? 660 and then followed by right down here to around 640. Potential recovery, and then we will see, man. But I hope this is not just like a, I hope this is not just a fake out. Yeah, I really hope that this is just not a fake out here, man. But it's feeling bullish. We just need to we just need to reacquire some bulls down here. A little indecisive here, in my opinion, man. I'm trying to find out the reason why this would fail. That's really what I'm trying to do. Is it 6-hour RSI? No. 4-hour RSI shows a little bit of resistance. Man, yeah, if there's going to be any failure, it would be the 4-hour. Because we're actually crossing into the bull strength percentile, but we're still within the gravitational zone. And this SMA 14 could technically still serve as resistance. Let's see the 3-hour. Man, 3-hour trying to fail the gravitation towards the downside, or succeed actually, because in this case it is meant for the downside. We have to keep an eye on this, man. This is coming up to a crossroads that I really can't determine what would happen. So let's observe this. We'll keep it up. Let's go and take a look at FNGR and see what the deal is. Okay, 506 FNGR, losing a little bit of that steam from the morning, right? Okay, here we go. 5:07 presently. Still no manipulation signals. Well, that's the actual. I mean, honestly, that's the 30-second. It doesn't mean that we're not getting it. It just means that I'm not looking at every time frame. Let's see the bi-minute time frame. We'll just check this right now, just in case we're getting any type of signal like that, and then we could signal a potential downside if it is fired. But so far, starting from the 30-second interval up to the 3-minute, nothing there just yet. 4-minute time frame, also nothing there. In fact, I kind of like this higher high structure, higher lows. It's almost perfectly in symmetry here. Let me go back to the Heikin Ashi candles and continue observing this. TTG, you're asking if it's bullish? Yeah, this is bullish, but right, I was gonna search that. Let's see. Okay. Nothing just yet. Yeah, I mean, this is very short-term bullish, but you have to also remember that we're in the morning volatility, right? So morning volatility usually presents a pretty nice bounce, right? It wouldn't be out of pocket if this did sell off, if it did continue to the downside. We kind of already suspected that to be the case anyway. Okay, 10-minute time frame and 5-minute time frame, no manipulation signals. 15-minute also free and clear of it. 30-minute clear. Hourly clear. And Sebastian even just said he just caught 4-hour manipulation signals on AMC. Bi-hourly time frame clear, 3-hour time frame clear, and a 4-hour clear. Okay, so I'm not going to say safely, but temporarily we don't have any manipulation in the market. So we can tread carefully for now. COSM 155. Ooh, it looks like it wants to reclaim the outside of that SMA 200 pennant right now, getting very close to a breakout. Yeah. Check out COSM though. Look at that. Look, I want to show you that. Let me get rid of the moving averages. That's very curious. Look at this. Is it in the same time frame? This is the 4-hour. What did I just see it on FNGR? Yeah. Oh, right. We're totally catching it on the 5-minute here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this 30-second formation here, right? So yeah, there's no way that I could do it to COSM here on this unless I did two time frames back to back like this, right? So just like this, choose FNGR on this side. Pull up the 30-second intervals. And then you have the COSM asset, right? Looking like you're getting a very similar like accumulation here, but I mean, we're comparing, we're really comparing a 30-second interval to a, I mean, even potentially, let's see. I mean, sort of in the hourly, right? But more visible, yeah, more visible in the bi-hourly at least. Yeah, I just found that to be very curious. Ian Tucker, Arca, check the 30-minute again. FNGR 30-minute? Sure. Let me make sure everything goes back. Let's see. So that's Right, this one is the one you're talking about? This was for yesterday. That was the one that I caught where I said that we got manipulated twice. Scott, how you doing? Arca, how high will SGBX go? Okay, yeah, that's part of Wednesday still, but good eye, nonetheless. Right? It was good for us to observe that anyway. Nice. It worked out. So Composure Algorithm came in for Sebastian Lim. He got the full-blown signals of manipulation, and now it's selling off. Good deal, bro. Good deal. Whoa. Did I just catch a connection issue? Let's see. Okay. All right, I think we're back online-ish. Oh, my goodness. So SGBX, let's see. So Scott was saying there's no shares. You're talking about no shares to borrow, right? So let's look at the daily time frame. So no shares to borrow, right? So that just means that it's gonna be you don't have any shares to short, right? But that doesn't mean that you don't have people taking profit and the broker taking the shares that these people taking profit and major resistances. There's no way that they're not using it for a potential short position, right? But they're going to be very small. So Robert W. saying Arca is playing baby making beats. Dude. Oh my goodness. So let's see. What is the higher probability here, right? What would be the top side or a resistance? Right? So let's see. SGBX on the 30-minute time frame. Man, it's oh dude, it's just TradingView is still glitching. I really hate this. I got to see other users using TradingView. See if they have the same issue. Check this out. Upside pivot on the 30-minute stochastic momentum, jumping into the bullish control zone, expanding volatility, looking very good. Okay, so now let's go and actually let me check the 10-minute too. Yeah, 10-minute upside pivot, critical volatility. Even the 15-minute. Okay, the 15-minute is showing a little bit of pressure. Let's see. Yeah, no, 5-minute time frame about to show that upside pivot here too. Okay, let's go back to the 30-minute time frame. Okay, EMA 21 on the 30-minute is taking precedence here. Looks like it's acting as the guide. Increasing volume on the 30-minute with increasing price. That's very bullish. Okay, if there is a downside here, it may be within the next hour. And let me see. Very similar to the EMA 21 there. Okay, and I think that there could be a small pullback, and if that is the case, then I would immediately shift focus here to the EMA 9 and or the EMA 7 30-minute time frame. Pull back to around 174 to 178 could be it, and I will show you why. Check it out, right over here. You have that top side sharing that's very similar position of the EMA 7. New 30-minute candle just started. Yeah, let's see if it can actually catch that move. Okay. Man, yeah, this feels pretty good, man. This feels pretty okay. The only thing I'm not liking, of course, is just all these wicks to the top side. Right, but I'm making a quick little thought bank here for you. Okay. Yeah, this is a good sign. So I'm also liking the fact that we have this upside pivot on the 30-minute stochastic with increasing volatility, right? So this, I feel like there could be a shift in momentum here because the hourly time frame looks to be feeding off of it ever so slightly. So we can actually see if we can get an early indication out of that by changing some of the parameters or modifying them temporarily. So let's go ahead and change out the D% being the EMA3 component of the stochastic momentum indicator. We'll move it to a period of 1 day for a 1-day look back. So a close outlook, so as early as reflection as we can get with a smoothing factor of 1. Yeah, so it looks like the stochastic momentum is in fact favoring an upside here. At least that's the hint that we're getting by manipulating the look back period. Okay, so yeah, what I'm saying here is that the 15-minute time frame has a actually was it 10? Actually, all of them. Yeah, 5-minute time frame upside pivot bled into the 10-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame also got that upside pivot, right? It's currently just consolidating. 30-minute time frame has that upside pivot. RSI showing that downside. So now let's go back to the 15-minute RSI. It's crossing beneath and entering. Yeah, so that's why the 30-minute has it. This is, I have to admit here that the distance between the RSI signal and the SMA 14 on the 30-minute are pretty far apart. This may not actually reach all the way down there. Yeah, I think the asset is making a decision right now to probably make a continuation to the upside. So beyond this short time frame, if we are validating an upside continuation here, because it appears as though we are, so let me start looking at some other probabilities here. I want to know how old this upside. Oh my goodness, I really hate what TradingView is doing right now. That is incredibly annoying. I mean, this is very clear. Huge upside pivots on MACD and RSI. Let me go beyond that. Let me see the 8-hour time frame. The 8-hour time frame, wow. This is in the gravitational zone of the bullish control zone upside pivot. This is in the gravitational zone of the bull strength upside pivot. My goodness in heaven, this may actually continue here for a few days. Let's see. I see what's happening too, okay? So we need to combat the 187 target. It's very important that, yeah, the 187 target in this is 186, sorry, is very important for us to clear. Let me draw it in for you. This top side. An hour and 24 minutes for this 8-hour. Let me see the 4-hour. Yeah, I think I would honestly, man, I would say minimum 4-hour candle closure upside. And it's a range. Unfortunately, it is a range because of what we just did. This increases the difficulty just ever so slightly here. Okay, so I have to shift it. We need a 4-hour closure upside of 194. We must close a candle clean outside of this resistance. No wicks inside. A full-on candle closure would be your validation for a continuation to the upside. And if that's the case, then this may have been a very ugly cup and handle. But I can see the cup and handle is usually a signal of an exit strategy from descending broadening wedge. I'm sorry, I'm dissecting the crap out of this for you, man. I just really don't want to be wrong. Right? So I would really hate to be wrong here. Okay. Could there, I mean, yeah, this is a very strong possibility that this is a descending broadening wedge on a 4-hour time frame. Take profit for this would be $2.68 per the playbook rules. So let's just go ahead and make sure that we can keep that in mind here. This is a very typical formation for the last 2 years. Let's count them. Could this be 1 and 2? This could be 3. Huge downside, right? Test number 4 getting tested right now. Yeah, we're at a test number 4. This could be a true breakout test here. And it's funny that I told you that we would need above 194, that we would need a closure of at least a 4-hour time frame, nowhere under this. And it's the resistance of the descending broadening wedge too. Yeah, I have to stick to my guns. 4-hour closure upside of this resistance here. This thing is golden and set to make its first run to $2.26. It is a range. It's going to be a little tough, but it is present. Let me draw it in for you. Oh, there it is. Very light. Support touch down here on these candles and support from the resistance of this area here. Yeah, my bro. Looking pretty good. 217 to 226. I would set my alerts. And meaning that I would do an alert like this. Look. This is the 194 target. I'll set my alert here. And what I would want is for this to actually penetrate that 194. So when it does, I'll know. And then I'll start observing what the pullback is going to look like. And then that'll give us an idea as to what the next 4-hour candle will look like. We should be checking back in an hour and 20 minutes. And it looks like we're coming back to that support grab. I would say 173. There you go, my bro. I hope this helps, man. That would, what? He said SGBX. And this came up. And it's running like 10% up on the day. Let's see, sorry. Who else told me? Berenson, you also said SGBXV? Mark Roach. Bullet at the triple nickel. I love it. So he initially said, yeah, Scott, he initially said ASHBX, but then he said, I'm sorry, I meant SGBX. So from there, of course, I focused my attention on SGBX and I zoned in. Scott, what's up, man? Thank you so much for your dono. Yeah, look, Scott just said thanks for the SGBX update. But apparently there's a play on SGBXV. Apparently there's a play there too. But thank you, Scott. You're very kind. Thank you so much for sharing. Man, I'm over here like, did I just do a whole thread of analysis for like nothing? Like nobody's going to benefit from that whatsoever. I mean, to all its fairness, man, it's suggesting a push to the upside. We got the alerts going and everything. Oh, man. Viri sitting at 99 cents. COSM, nice, making an upside move, 156. And FNG are currently sitting at 504. Oh, Scott, so Moon mentioned SGBX as well. Okay. Well, you know, if he mentioned something, that's usually, you know, a bank run. So I guess because you did say that, so I would really tread carefully. Right? So just in case you get an immediate sell-off or something, man, you know exactly what to do. Take the gains and run. Right? Lauren, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Right, so team, let me take a look at the broader markets to see what's going on. Wow. Damn, we went all the way down to 434.02. Team, remember yesterday I was telling you guys that it's very, very, very dangerous to guess what I have nightmares with that man, Jerome Powell. So it's very difficult for us to guess what he's going to say. Right? So, I mean, it was a very interesting move, to say the least. He ended up pausing the rate hikes for one more shot, but he's going to inject the market once again with another rate hike, potential 25 BIP come November. So, what would the markets do in this case, right? Daily time frame SMA 100 currently being converted into resistance. There could be a recovery here for the SPY. It'll go up to that 436.69. That is way over a tick. I'm sorry, way over a point, sorry. It bounced off of the 100, but then you have your SMA 100 as resistance too. And that resistance of the SMA 100 is very confluent with the with prior targets, specifically this one here. And also does show, right, the high, the wick high of this, and also the wick low of this area here. Oh man, and it's I mean a daily time frame. Notice how it's so, we're starting to expand. Volatility is starting to present itself, right? But there's still downside pressure on this, man. So let's observe historically. Daily time frame stochastic momentum at this current position. Sure, there have been some there have been some times where we've retraced from here, but 12.48%, we could still dive down to around 3.8%. So you can only imagine. Cha. My brother, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that of you. You're a kind man. You're a gentleman. You are a librarian. All things nice. Are librarians nice? Oh my goodness. Zephram, what is up, my bro? FNGR pushing that upside? Good. I wonder if it's feeding off of the SPY though. Oh, right. Yeah, you know what? We need to take a look at TTOO as well, right? 512 on FNGR. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Rosy Glasses' left shoulder would be kind of small, but would you consider that on the I assume you're talking about the SPY? Dang it, boy, what's up? Lauren calling the 650. over the next 2 days for FNGR. No, Cha-Cha, thank you, my brother. On the SPY, yeah, so Rosy Gray Glasses, you said on the SPY, and you also said the daily. So let me pull up the daily time frame. Yeah, I see the little. I see what you mean. It is kind of ugly, right? I wouldn't see at this point is who really chooses whether it's going to be valid or not. Well, that would be sentiment, right? And the thing here is that if it is in the belief that this is a head and shoulders, then dude, this is such an ugly one though, man. This one candle here really makes me. Yeah, I like don't know what to make of this candle here, right? It's still kind of an ugly shoulder, but in all respect here, it technically is a shoulder. So if this were facing a downside, it may actually be a limited downside, and we may be very close to it, the target. And the way we can figure that out is by the neckline. So let me look at this on a 12-hour time frame and see if that can show us a clearer picture. Maybe, but the daily time frame really does look like it. Okay. Let me draw a regression here on the 12-hour. And let's see if this is somewhat a validator, right? Oh, actually, this is definitely it. Wow. Okay, yeah. So this is a probable neckline here. Let me bring this down a little bit here. And so if that's the case, then we would take a trend line from the top of the head, right, all the way to the neckline, and this would be our price objective measurement. We put it below the shoulder here, which I guess this would be the center of the shoulder, and this is suggesting a downside or a bottom side target of 432.35. So let's go ahead and draw the range there so that we are aware of it, right? 432.35. I would, oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, we're at a support right now. That's ridiculous. I don't believe it for a second. Yeah, 432. Here we go. One more time. 432.35 to 433.30. Almost a point. Let's see. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, if it feels like it wants to grab that. Man. Let's look at the bi-daily time frame. I want to catch the support on the RSI. I want to know where the RSI signal is upside of the SMA 14. I want to see where it can get caught. Oh no, don't tell me the monthly. Oh, it is the damn monthly. My goodness. Let me see the bi-weekly. Oh man. Definitely the bi-monthly. There's going to be some pressure here. But it's very close to that support. So that's what's making me wonder if that's actually the support. It's just the monthlies are very difficult to recover. 432.35 to 433.30. Jeez. I mean, we are critically oversold here in the 30-minute RSI. That's just massive. Let me see the 2-hour. Yeah, man. Recovery could be soon, but that doesn't mean that we can't touch this target. I will have to hold. I would have to hold on to that target. 433.13 to 432.35 potential drop within the hour, and see if we can actually catch a position there. Let's put an alert at 433. Actually, I'm gonna do it in this. I'm gonna do a 433.20 alert. Here we go. We'll add it there. and we shall come back. SGBX now, let me see. Okay, cool. And let me see. I know we're on the 4 hour, but that's now 16% up on the day. It's already starting to inch outside. Yeah, we're at the resistance right now of this descending broadening wedge. We're about to start combating some serious resistances. My topside target, please remember, $1.94 could be that top side. It could still, make a little bit of a run to the upside, specifically to $2, where it's a psychological target, and then this would sell off, come back down, and validate the newly converted resistance into support regression, and then it can actually continue to the upside. That's typically how it happens. I guess we're gonna have to observe that. And you know what? I did forget to mention this when I was observing this, right? So there is actually kind of a cup and handle thing going on here. It's a little ugly, but it's there. Let me see. Do you see it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to draw it. All right, so yeah, this is one weird looking cup, but it's I think it's there, man. Sort of. Okay, if I can't get it with this shape, it's okay. We can still do it with this. So let's do it like this, right? Initially thought like this. Right, let's get this away. Here we go. Then we have a little bit of a channel down there. That would be your the handle itself. Okay, so if this is in fact a cup, then we have to pick up its possible price objective, right? So let's just make sure that we can actually use the very bottom side of this when we measure. Okay, so in this case, we would take a measurement from the center of the cup all the way to the bottom side of the cup. Sorry, team, I'm actually zoned in again. Okay. And this would be applied to the center of that cup. Or, I mean, you could always do it to the very top side of it, right? Because you do have this regression, right? I'm sorry, you do have a trend line here. So this would suggest a pretty insane topside target, and it looks like it would be, what do you know, right at the take profit of the descending broadening wedge. Yay! But I need a button with a bunch of kids saying, yay! So this is a bullish buy formation breakout prep, and it's looking like it may actually do it. Oh, yeah! If we can't use 0 DTE options, what time frame do you paper trade on? Well, next day expiry could be the most volatile options contract that I would never suggest. Just like the 0 DTE never suggest. Right? They're very volatile options contracts. Berenson, what's up, brother? EBET 17% up. Dude. What the hell? That thing launched. I totally forgot what I even said about that. Damn it, man. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, right. The breakout. The very confusing breakout. Oh my goodness, this thing is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, prepare for a resistance grab here at 850. It's a little bit of a range. We'll draw it in. Right, so 850 to right here. Around 890. Yeah, so that would be your first area of resistance, right? So if it doesn't have enough juice to surpass this resistance, then naturally your next target would be 913 to 973. But I mean, if this were me, I would really start compounding cash here, right? So oh yeah, natural resistance right at this point here at 792. But I'm not looking at that as a resistance. I see this as a temporary resistance, but this is likely to get beat here and then eventually touch down on this target here, which then I would probably remove a bunch of the position. And if it gets to pull back down to here, sure, I'll use some of that compound, re-enter the market long, and then get a potential run to the 913 to 973. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So Ian Tucker saying, I appreciate the dedication, sir. My brother. My bro. Green Trader, OBIO. Sure, man. Let's give it a quick look. Double X, what's up, brother? I like this kid, Bryce Mitchell, Saturday night, but I have to find out what's going on with all the drama with his ex-girl. Oh, you think he's distracted? Not like the ones we've been observing, right? Brazilian and I forgot what the other one is. But Bryce Mitchell, he sounds like a white boy like you, Double X. What do you think? Talented? Just a little distracted right now because of personal issues? It's okay. Except it becomes a little bit of a problem when you enter the ring. So hitting them space bangers all day is saying, I love this space. My brother. Oh, is it really? Oh, yeah, man. I thought I was going to be able to catch that SMA 100, but this, yeah, there's a strong resistance there. So Ian Tucker is saying it's helping my recovery for sure. What? What a... I'm not going to be surprised if he comes back with I fixed the issue and we're back together now and it's all good. That would piss me off as a trainer. I would be like, dude, what? No. Like, you're trying to build a career here, man. You really can't be dealing with this. What do you mean kidnap your dog and started breaking your fruit trees? Like, dude, who does that? It's a tree. What? That sounds obnoxious. That sounds really obnoxious. Okay, so the alert that we had set, team, remember, we were already expecting this downside. Here's the alert. 433.20 is what I'm looking for. The reason why is because there could be an opportunity to find a bounce here. I'm not sure if it's going to be a dead cat, but there is a potential to find a bounce right there. Or you know, around there. Dang it boy is saying Bryce lives down the street from me. Dude is way down to earth. Gives so much back to society. Bro, so what is he doing with that girl, right? Girls... So he's from the deep down south. Lives in a little trailer, but he can rumble. Dude, that's crazy. You're catching him early. Like, you're spotting the talent. So he just signed a deal or what? Let's see. Robert W. talking about FNGR. When do they usually release the S3? In the AM or end of day? If you know what, I'm not sure of the small caps, but something like Meta, that's or Tesla, I think that would be in the after hours, no? So that they don't manipulate market. And let's see. Bryce Mitchell, yeah, man. I hope he resolves those issues, man. That really sucks. I feel for him. Wow. And that's that the fight you're talking about is with Dan, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Dan Ige or Dan Iggy, or I don't know how to pronounce his name. Let's see. Let's see, they don't want people to know they've started buying. Great video on Oh, Mark, thank you so much. I know that it was ridiculous, right? I know that it was a bit of a lengthy one. It's just I really needed to share so many little things within FNGR, man. It's just like I'm starting to notice that the play is very intricate. It's there's a lot of moving parts, and if I don't track them well, then I could get the floor slipped right under me. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to do that because for the obvious. Double X, she owns a tattoo spot in town, was undefeated until he ran into a killer I like. I like him Saturday. Okay, Dan. Oh, okay, Dan Ingay. Okay. Oh, so he's got an accent. He's not from here. Yeah, man, Saturday night, this is that fight coming. I gotta say that Dan guy looks a little pushy on that featherweight, man. He looks a little thicker. Green Mountain saying, "Morning, Arca, just popped in. Have you looked at TTO? Oh, my friend, you are in perfect timing here. Because I do need to look at OBIO first, and then we'll look at TTOO. Okay, so let me put it down here, so we can stop Arca from forgetting things. That's featherweight. But this Saturday, Bryce Mitchell and Dan Ige. Bryce has already 2 canceled fights. May 6th and both of them. Oh no, actually just May 6th. It was against Jonathan Pierce. Yeah, so let's see how this Saturday goes. Social Watch, like Ham always says, we can't chart fraud. I have an issue with that, right? Because I'm not trying to chart fraud. I'm trying to chart a chart. And as long as there are metrics here, then I can observe right now and speculate. With deviation, what's hard to chart is actually psychology. That's what's really hard to chart. Because when you start to pump an asset really hard to the upside or even to the downside, the charts become really hazy. There we go. That's the SGBX asset moving towards that target that we were talking about. Let's go to that alert real quick. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So yeah, this is the zone that we spoke about as likely for us to find some resistance before we can pull back. This is looking pretty good. All right, so yeah, we also mentioned that if we didn't have enough thrust to combat the 194, then the next target would be 217 to 226. So let's just see how well it can maintain this resistance here. I personally will not get long this asset yet. But I'm very rules bound. Meaning that I don't care how high it goes here. I want the retracement to test the breakout, because this is an official breakout play now. I mean, we already suspected that to be the case. But to play this by the rules, at least with a combination of rules that are already in place naturally for traders, right? Like the breakout confirmations, wait for the confirmation before entry, get long the market, stop loss, scale up as the price continues to the upside. So if I'm following those traditional rules paired with mine, I have to wait here. At least another hour. 51 minutes and 56 seconds and counting to close the candle. Hopefully upside of this 194 target, but in all reality, it would be closing upside of the 185. And it's looking like it can do it. A little bit of FOMO getting applied here. The very top of this range here could be around 207, actually 206. So that would be, a lot of people are going to start taking profit there. Right? It's because of the breakout. Like, you already broke out. You're testing the top side of the breakout. Take that cash, let it pull back, compound that confirmation, and then long the market there, right? And then you'll take it to the top. All right, it's getting that pullback already. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm going to set an alert down here at 186. A lot of the way, if I weren't streaming live, a lot of my personal play is waiting. You would be surprised how many trades are actually done. You know, there are opportunities because we have high volatility, and that we've had high volatility in the last few days. So we've been able to do multiple plays within a 10-minute period or even a 15-minute period, but that's not typical of me. So I just want you to know that, right? I just want you to know that it's okay to kind of hold off, making sure that your play meets your rules and your criteria, because if it doesn't meet your style, then it's probably not your type, right? Still topping out at that resistance, but remember, the top side of the resistance that we're actually looking for would be that 206. And if it beats that, you already have your actual top side right here. So I'm just going to add a quick little line here at the 206. But you don't have to trade like me. Please remember that. Here it goes. Look at this. Look at this. Price action coming back to 186. Man, I really don't want it to happen like this, though. It can't happen that fast. I really would like for this support touch to be done hopefully closer to the end of the 49-minute period. 189, my goodness. You know what I know. I'm so focused on this, right? I'm sorry. It's just if this is played right, you can swing the crap out of this for let's just say that we long the market at 186. Yeah, you can swing this for a week or something, all the way up 45% up. Passive gains, man, just while you wait and day trade the other trades. Used as a hedge against your day trades potential losses. It feels like it has the buy side interest. It feels like it has the play. We have a buy formation breakout suggesting two of the similar targets here. Sometimes there's not much more that you can actually pair. I've already combined two different strategies here together. This feels like a good play, man. By the way, thank you for bringing it up. Berenson, what's up, dude? SGBX. Dude, no. Berenson, no, brother. He confirmed that it's SGBX. He confirmed already 2 times or 3 times after the first time that he made the mistake. And he actually recently said that Moon mentioned SGBX. And I mentioned too that I said that somebody was talking about SGXV as GBXV. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, man. Let me just put it back here, brother. But I still have a bunch of them that people have asked me for. Hold on just a quick sec. Why would they do that with the ticker name? Oh, it's an IP. Oh, damn it, man. These are always a challenge for me, brother. Remember that I really rely on historical data here, and I don't have much here. Let's see. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Let me. I'll try to get back to this. Okay. So OBIO team. Let's look at this real quick. Daily time frame. Huge. I mean, massive upside, and it's already losing a little bit. It's just down minus 5.64% on the day. 70 Mustang. I forgot what I even said about that. Damn it. I cover so many damn tickers, I forget until I observe them again. Okay, so downside, let's catch that support. Let me see if we can catch it on the 12 hour, maybe the 8 hour even. Yeah, okay. So there's still a little bit more downside to go, at least in the respects of this 8 hour time frame. The 8 hour time frame is very specific here because you have your RSI signal falling. And it would suggest that you would fall right into that SMA 14, into the gravitational zone of the bull weakness. Get a quick little bounce here and then face that upside. Double X. Marina Rodriguez and Brian battle 2, my opinion only. Is that for this Saturday? So, Lauren, are you talking about OBIO? Okay. Let me pull a moving average here. Ooh, that's I don't think that would be it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I would probably favor. Let me see this. Your 13-day your 13-day exponential moving average at 818. I mean, that's a long way down, but it feels like the 8 hour would want to do that. So I can't ignore it, and it is definitely a range. So let me kind of highlight that. Support grab right over here. 803 to 818 could be. I mean, I know we're finding that support here right now, but it's just that 8 hour time frame, man. It's very convincing. Let's see the immediate short term. Actually, just really micro. 5-minute downside here, but that oh wow. Is this really building that? I'm wondering if this is the play that it's trying to do on a 5-minute though. The formations on a 5-minute team, they're very difficult to actually succeed. So if we are facing a downside, could it be all the way down to 894 in this case? Maybe 895? And then if that's not the case, if it's building this type of price action and meeting this regression, well, rising wedge after a downside, aka bear flag, downside. So if that's the speculation here, I mean, I'm really trying to get as creative as I can here, right, to understand what's happening. If we are to break down from here, 5 minutes short-term target would actually be, it's pretty confluent. 856. At 856, yeah, you know what, man, I think I'm bearish this. And the reason I'm saying this is because you had this run to the upside, then you made your low right down here. Then we started making, you know, whatever little pattern, whatever that happened there. But this is your inflection point here. That's the important part. The fact that we're testing it as resistance right now is no good. That means that we broke down below that support. We're now converting it into a resistance. What the heck just happened? SGBX, that's... it came in a little too early. I do have to say, this is too early. It's at 183, 186. The 4-hour time frame is like, I mean, that's our validation for entry, right? But no, we still have 41 minutes and 35 seconds and counting. Remember, you don't have to trade like me, but my personal rules are that I need that 4-hour candle to close upside of that resistance, no matter what. So if this thing closed at $2.02, sure. Oh, it went up to 202. We thought it was going to be 206. You know, so yeah, if it closes at 202, that's fine. I'm going to expect the pullback and then the validation of support. But you, like I said, you don't have to trade like me, but I'm very, very, very particular about my rules, especially with a swing play and one that can present a 45% gainer. So if you find an edge to trade it better than I do, then make sure to stick to that, right? Because it's one thing to call out the play, it's quite another to execute it. Those are two different things. You have an analyst and then you have a trader. Chad, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. I'm good, man. I'm very good. You know, just trying my best with the charts and with tickers and stuff. But I appreciate you, man. I hope you are well too. Double X, yes, Rodriguez and Battle Friday. Oh, okay. I will see where Bry's head is at, but he's super tough and wants the money. Sometimes that hunger, bro. Sometimes that hunger is really that driving, the singular driving force. Steve Thompson inquiring. So, okay, interested if Arca may be considering an end-of-year sales special on the now famous ARQ indicators. However, I know a good deal when I see it and will be buying anyway. My brother, thank you. So, in fact, that pre-order deal is still on the table because we actually have not fulfilled the last five people before it goes back to the original price. So please go ahead and get in touch with us whenever you're ready. So, hey, Dark Xanon, how you doing, my brother? Damn. I'll try to add it, my dude. Let's see. LIFW. What time is it? It's 8:20 right now. So. Okay, yeah, let me keep it there. Social Watch only is saying, thank you, Arca, for everything you do to give us a real-time view. That would be the best way that I can do it, because from there, how can I ever show anyone that I could I guess that I could in the first place. Chad, yeah, okay, yeah, send me a DM on that, right? But this is not. I have to speak to. I'm gonna be talking to the team, because that's not my personal built algorithm, right? That's in partnership. So there's actually a team for me to speak of. But please send me the DM whenever you can. Let's see. J-Dog, Arca, will you please check out WKHS again? It is dipped below 50. Okay, my bro. I'm gonna try. Dude, so many requests right now. All right, dude, but yeah, of course, man. Let me put it up. WKHS. That really sucks though, dude. We were looking at this. I remember we were looking at that range, right? Let me see the 4-hour time frame too. I'll leave it on here just so that when I come back to it, I know what I'm looking for. Ugh. Dude, I'm not at this point, man. I'm not even sure that I'm gonna be able to get to it, but I'll try. BFLY. I still haven't even added the freaking thing. Where is it? Damn. Lauren, where is it at? It's looking pretty good so far. That's awesome, dude. Okay. Where were we looking at this? Was it the 12-hour? Okay, I mean, it made it. It made it. It actually did make the target. A little later than what we wanted, but still made it. Oh, dude, the 12-hour time frame is looking a little nasty here. 12-hour time frame is converting every single moving average into a resistance. Oh man, yeah, that's Sorry to hear, Dark Zenon. I trust me, I know those. Lauren Wood, golden crosses on the hourly, bi-hourly, and 3-hour and 4-hour. At least for the 4-hour time frame, I'm hoping that that's not the result. I'm hoping that that's not the result of the recent bullish run that we got last week, right? I'm hoping that's not what it's from, because you know we're delayed. So Scott saying SGBX 4 million shares before lunch. Wow, that is more shares than the last 100 days. So yeah, that would be the case when you're actually making a breakout play. Volks, what's up, bro? I gotta be honest, I'm not sure that I've actually came across something that I have extremely high conviction other than SGBX. Forgot where it is, so many damn tickers to look at. Yeah, this one, dude. I'm waiting 34 minutes. I gotta wait this half hour here to hopefully this thing closing upside of the 180. It was actually 185. Closes upside of 185, risk on. And then in my case, this thing combats and confirms upside of $2.06. I'm scaling in there. So entry hopefully down to the 186, right? Hopefully gets that pullback and releases there. Get long at 186, combat the 206, get the resistance from 216. Then we're back at 206 for a 4-hour closure. I'm long again. Upon beating the top side of the 226, of course, that would be your next area. Get a resistance, come back and validate the 226. Hopefully 4-hour or 8-hour candle minimum. Scale in again. As long as we are as long as we are in sync with the market, we're in play. So you're gonna create multiple areas of entry towards the upside. You can hit the gas as you're moving up the hill. You don't want to hit the gas when you're going down the hill because you're gonna go faster and faster, right? You're gonna get caught by the cops. I don't. That's a good question. Major Tom, what is up? Dude, I will put it up here for you. Although I have to be honest, man, there have been so many requests, man. I'm like way behind. NWBO. Didn't we look at this? We looked at this recently, right? Oh, very clean. Came back and retested that support, then took off. My goodness. Guys, there are plays. There are definitely plays in line right now. Hold on, let's see. Okay, I already expressed my thoughts about OBIO. That definitely has, I feel bearish on that asset actually. So let me close that OBIO. And TTO, oh man, okay. This 3050, how long till we close that 4 hour again? Oh man. Okay, 32 minutes. 32 minutes this candle is going to be closing. And that could introduce, oh man. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I want to give you this inflection here. Yeah, in 32 minutes closing, that candle will introduce 2918. And then closing 2918 with a 4 hour beneath this, then that will, that would capitulate the asset to maybe 2562 to around 2471 before any type of recovery. That's really strange. We already took over the target number 1. Sasquatch saying FNGR is playing out today. The same ascending wedge pattern in the 1 minute that's on the bi-hourly. Very interesting breakout inbound, in my opinion. Are we getting any news from anywhere else? Outside sources, insider information. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Andy Aviles is asking me if I'm going to be streaming during the FNGR GTI short squeeze. Well, chances are is that I'm probably going to catch one of those, right? I mean, if there's going to be a full-on like short squeeze, we're not talking about gamma ramping here, like you're talking about after gamma. Which is already kind of enormous, right? So I wouldn't even expect to hit gamma until we're above $15. But short squeeze can last anywhere between, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days to a couple weeks at least. So, but usually the biggest price movements that you get on short squeezes, I mean, sometimes they happen during the day, right? Of course, intraday, but a lot of the times they happen in the after hours when the market is already closed. But if I do start to get notifications that things are running, I'll probably log on. So Robert W, you're thinking, let's see, something is going to happen. It's like we're I can see how that's I can see that. Yeah, Volks, Moni actually has been in my radar for the last 2 months. Since Frank B started covering it, right? He's my boy, man. But yeah, so this I feel like this. Look at this, man. We have 28 minutes. We're lingering around this target of around 30 cents. I really do feel that closing this candle in 28 minutes will introduce a further downside, and it'll start using the 29.22 into some type of support. But yes, I would really keep an eye on Moni in general. Apart from that, you know, the other Frank B's plays were CLNV. EBET 23% up. Cha-cha, I forgot what we even said, man. You think that there's an inverse correlation between TTOO and the broader markets? Buzz, I think that we were bearish the markets. Yeah, check it out. We're inching towards the target that we're looking for. I have a notification or an alert, sorry, at 4:33:13. So if I have a 4:33:13 notification here. I'm thinking that we may be able to long the market there, but please remember that we're sitting at just about 4:34. So this would be a clean full point drawdown. 34% cost to borrow on FNGR. That's pretty damn high. I mean, we've seen higher, of course, but 34% is pretty high. Yeah, which is hard to borrow. I'm just talking about the daily price action on TTO. Oh, gotcha. No. I meant that we're bearish the markets, right? So I was wondering if you felt that there was an inverse correlation, SPY versus TTOO. There's correlation in my two plays of the day. That's EBET and Swen. Awesome times there. There we go. Wow. Cutting it clean and dry here way before this. All right, so this is the risk. 26 minutes to close this 4-hour candle below this area of 29.18. That is going to introduce several ticks down. One of them to start off, 27.53 to around 26.99. Just be careful here, okay? There's a lot of volatility. Man, this thing is just violently shaking here. Do you think SGBX hits $3 today? No. I don't think so, but it could. It very much could. It's been very violent. But in my personal opinion, what was the top side target that I told you for the formation? Yeah, this is very violent, team. We need to check back on this in 25 minutes and see if it's closing below this 29. And if it is, then we're going. It's gonna go down south. So you're just saying if the market catches a bid, I'm currently trying to confirm my thesis about the Lin partners and their connection to TTO and FNGR. I see. I don't know any of that story, so this is why I'm so okay. Right? Because I don't, yeah, you know me, man. I'm like best friends with statistics. And I know I should continue practicing I want to try to find a correlation in price movement. Okay, so the way you do that is run them both on a daily or actually ideally the weekly time frame. And if you have TradingView, pair it with correlation coefficient. It'll tell you what the percentage of correlation is. If you want to see what the daily time frame is, sure, right? But it's unreliable to look at it in short time frames. Okay, so yeah, you're getting my thoughts here on TTOO. So just, kind of keep an eye on that. 23 minutes still to come back to that thing. SGBXV, let's see what's up. Let's pull up some moving averages here and see what the deal is. Current resistance on the 5-minute EMA, man, is that actually my 9 and 21? Let me see. Yeah, 9 and the 21. So EMA 9 is currently acting as a guide alongside that EMA 21 too. So this, it feels like there may be a recovery soon. And the reason why I'm saying this is because of the volume profile versus price, right? You have declining volume, you have a declining price. So usually that suggests a potential recovery, right? So because you're losing bear pressure. So if that is the case, we may actually see a recovery here soon, but that recovery may lead to a downside first. And that downside may be located within the range of 145 to, let's do this right here. Let's see. 145 to 139. So that's a potential long zone, but I would have to warn that it's also the invalidation zone. But you guys know, I often say this, I find my best entries at invalidations. But those are dangerous. And you're also talking to somebody who's not afraid of losing whatsoever. I do not care. So I will make sure to just have my risk tight stops, right? And then if it doesn't work out in my rules, then I'll just, take the small loss and then rip the next gainer. It's no problem, guys. No problem at all. But this is also, there's a very clean line of regression here. Yeah, potentially like this. In fact, yeah, we'll keep it like that. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that 145 to 139 potential drop. Get long the asset around here, right? And it looks like it's maybe set to break out of this. But it's I gotta say that it's I already don't like that we're so close to the apex. All right, so yeah, watch out for these bottom side targets. There could be a move here. LIFW. Okay, sorry, let's just look at FNGR real quick. 509. Okay, bi-hourly time frame is showing upside on stochastics. Hourly time frame is showing upside too with critical contraction, meaning very little shares being traded. Hourly time frame MACD crossover. I wish this would be a little more violent, but we're starting to get some inbound cash here. So this could be the first indications of a potential shift. In other words, there is a potential floor. Yeah, immediate short-term time frames are all within the contraction levels, and usually contraction ends up with expansion, right? So that would introduce a higher rate of purchase for the shares, right? So if that's the case, then we are actually potentially finding this floor here before a continuation to the upside. I would have to give warning though that 528 to 537 is a critical area of resistance. 30-minute SMA 50 correlation there too. So I would keep a close eye on this, right? I'm not quite convinced that this can be the pop zone, right before we actually move onwards and upwards here forever and ever, because of the obvious, right? We have quite the trek to the upside, and the only thing that can really combat that in a quick manner would be just absolute volatility. But I can't know that, right? So it's just we have to observe when expansion can happen. But from a shorter time frame, yeah, hold on just a sec, team. Sorry, hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry about that, team. I just somebody was at my door, and I'm actually expecting my new graphics card to come in, but I actually think it's gonna be tomorrow. Right, so I ended up purchasing the new 7800 XT from but damn it, I thought it was it. It was actually just the Lian Li streamer cable for the PSU. So I was all excited. I was like, "Oh my goodness, man. I'm about to dive into the computer and really start to take this thing apart." And I'm kind of dreading that, right? Because this is what you are able to hear me because of this PC. And I'm about to strip it. I'm about to unleash just like holiness all over it. So I'm really talking about everything, man. A huge shift in RAM. The what is it? The AIO, right? For the cooler for the water cooler for the CPU, graphics card. The streamer cables, the ones that are streamer, whatever, however you say it. An entire overhaul, new fans, everything. It's going to be an entire white setup. Or white build. Dude, I wish I lived closer to help you. Dude, that would be so sick. Don't let me fly out to you right now, bro. I'm going to bring the whole rig and let's build it. Mark Roach, dude, what will I ever do without you, man? Thank you so much, my bro. Yeah, guys, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to also hit that notification bell so that you are aware whenever I am live or posting content. All right, so that was it for FNGR, team. I'm thinking that we could. I mean, we're getting into the quiet period, right? It's about to be 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 p.m. NYSE. That would be the New York time for lunch. So maybe into the 10 a.m. zone, we could start getting a recovery here. But like I said, keep an eye on this target, 528 to 537 on FNGR. This would be the resistance zone at the SMA 50. And I'm scared of building my computer. This is the first time I've been scared in a while, right? Because I haven't opened up a PC in so long. It's always been just Macs. My goodness, man. All right, so let's move on with the list and see what we have. Okay, 10 minutes. Man, look at this. 10 minutes. We're about to close this candle. Wow. Yeah, in 10 minutes. Oh, man. Can I do it? Should I do it? I probably should not. Damn it. I'm at my limit here, man, with stupid day trades, PDT, right? So I'm over here debating on getting flagged. I'm definitely not going to do that. Yeah, so the play is yours, team. You now know my thesis. You know what I'm talking about here. So, let's just see if this thing could actually get a nice bounce to the upside. So we're looking for a close upside of 180. Let's see. Yeah, in 9 minutes and 57 seconds, we're looking at a close of 186, above 186. Because that would be your 12-hour resistance conversion into support from the regression line from this formation. Right, so this is a whole breakout play here. And to be very honest with you, my idea behind this play is not to close in a day. This is actually to close in a few days where we could potentially see a continuation to the upside to meet maybe around a 45 to potentially 50% move to the upside. Cryptic Trader saying, wuss, Max suck. Dude, for audio, no. For audio engineering, bro, that's where we're at. So, in the trading world, PCs all day. If you're not trading PC, and there's no way you have access to Dash Trader and things like that for the really important tools. So in the Mac world, that's it for audio, man. That's you get the best performance from Ableton Live, from especially Pro Tools Ultimate. And of course, you have Logic, right? So those are all very, very proprietary. Well, at least Logic is to Apple, but very, very much so. The audio world it revolves around Macs, at least for the traditional user. For newer users, right? The newer EDM boys and and all that, yeah, that's cool. PCs will do it. But at least for traditional users like myself, I am Mac all the way for audio. And trust me when I say I still have my Mac back there. It's still connected for my audio system and everything, and it's quite powerful. It's just kind of old. My thoughts on the Spy, right? So we've been looking at that here and there. My resistance, I thought we were going to reach 436.74. I thought we were going to capitulate from there, but the downside has already started. And in fact, I have a notification. I have an alert set at 433.20. Because I suspect there to be a potential bounce from that zone. And I'm not sure when we're going to get that target, but it could be by the end of lunchtime today, or maybe in power hour, right? So I am speculating the potential of I'm looking to get long here off of a bounce. But that bounce is going to be a volatility run, and it's going to be likely very short term. So check it out. Cryptic Trader is saying the same thing, right? He's actually waiting for a bounce. So I'm setting my alert here for a potential bounce from the area of around. The alert is at 433.20, but I'm expecting a bounce from 433.05, and that could also show a potential bounce between the areas of 431.93 to 431.13. So that's currently what I'm looking at. So to answer the question in a short form, I'm bearish the asset, and I'm waiting for a bounce from 430. Like I said, right into the low 430s. I mean, it very well could. Mullen at 54.90, just under triple nickel. Dude, Mark, who did you hear that from, by the way? Did you just create that yourself with your witty mind? That's so awesome. Triple nickel. Dude, I love it. Okay, so team, let me 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. You're getting this. I mean, I'm telling you, man. Jeez. I'm gonna be just fully honest with you, okay? Just make sure that you understand that I'm talking about paper trades here, right? So, but given that information, I would personally have opened a position here in 4 minutes above, closing above 186. That's an aggressive entry, okay? It's an aggressive entry because I'm afraid of missing a move. I'm not longing this because I'm out of PDT, but I'm also giving you my fears as a trader as if I were entering the market for real. Okay, so the thing here is that I would really, ideally, you would want to close that 4-hour candle in 4 minutes, right, or 5 minutes. You want to close that candle upside of the 186 because of the 12-hour validation. Okay, so. But the thing here is that you would need another 4-hour candle to close upside of the 186, without a touch beneath the 186. So a clean break of it would be the ideal scenario for a long entry. So that's why I'm saying that there's quite the risk to enter this asset in 4 minutes with a closure upside of that 186, when in fact the actual play would be validated with another 4-hour candle upside of 186. The reason I'm playing it super safe like that is really because this is a swing play. Like this, you could benefit off of a 50% run here over the next maybe 3, 4, or 5 days, maybe even 6. Oh, your dad has been saying that since you were a wee one? A wee babby. Hey, wait, Mark, are you Irish? It's Scottish or is it Irish? Sorry, are you Irish? Sasquatch, there's an engineer brigade at JBLM in Washington State. That is 555th Engineer Brigade, aka Triple Nickel. More news you can't use. Coming at you with more news you can't use. Dude, that is really funny. Dude, I'm from Cali. What the hell are you talking about, Buzz? Oh, man. SGBV, entry at 186 paper trade. Yes, SGBX at above 186. Sorry. So SGBX. His background, because he said a wee one. And I've never heard anyone say that, right? So, in fact, that was, I'm going to be completely transparent about that, too. I actually heard, you know, the movie Brave in Disney? So, the dad was talking about a wee babby, a naked wee babby. I apologize if I butchered that accent, right? But look at that, Buzz. You see what Mark just said? Kick you in the ass, all right? You just said yes. On my dad's side, Irish Italian. Man. And I said Irish, man. I corrected to Irish. I said Scottish. Then I was like, no, Irish. Oh my goodness, dude. Right? I'm the Buzz. Gal, you used to live in Temecula, California till about 7 years ago. Temecula, yeah, that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. Lots of motocross riding out there or towards that area. Mom is born in England, okay. Did we close above 186? One minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute and 35 seconds. So Berenson is repping San Clemente. Is that near Whittier, where the girls are prettier? Why do they say that? Dude, I feel like, is that even, what do you mean a city divides pretty girls versus not so pretty girls? What is that even? That's so stupid. Oh my goodness. It's just because of the rhyme? Oh, dude, near Newport or Dana Point, that's way out there, man. That's a 3-hour drive for me for sure. Duh, dude, so I'm gonna get killed, Buzz. There, look, I'm sorry. I was just waiting here because of 40 seconds. So they have the same ideas in Korea with where the pretty girls are? No, man. That is just so degrading. So degrading. Your parents, they met in Griffith Park, 1963. Dude, that's pretty much where it's around there. The family business, man. Okay, 10 seconds. It's at 189. Watch this thing just flash to 184 and then closes. They'll be peeping like that, man. 2 seconds left. All right, you got that closure of nice. And you have the opening of the next candle at 190. Okay. So now that it closed, you know, this is going to be the aggressive position, right? The aggressive positioning. So in this play now, I would be waiting for a drop to 186, right? So if you can get a drop to 186, great. And you could use that, right? But the range would be 186 to 183, okay, for a long position. And we'll leave this as a different color. But like I said, I'm not gonna long this, but I'm playing it the way I would, and I'm giving you my fears and also all of that crap the way I would feel that naturally. Whittier chicks are nasty and hella ghetto. Nasty? Oh, dude. Bro, but what if one wants a nasty partner, Cryptic Trader? I'm just messing around. Oh my goodness. I think you meant real gross. I would expect the same thing from the dudes there too then, right? I've really never been to Whittier before. Nasty and hella ghetto is what he said, Zeph. Batter, hello Arca, hello team. Could FNGR bottom be in? You know what? That's what I was talking about just a little bit earlier. I felt that I was speculating on the fact that FNGR could be at that near bottom around $5, $5.09, right? So if that's the case, then contraction is present in the immediate short term, and that would actually promote expansion soon, right? So the thing is that I'm very much curious over how that's happening when you have the SPY dropping. So in other words, are we potentially suggesting that there is an inverse play happening? Again, a decoupling. Okay, so the SPY is getting very close to that target, man. I gotta say, the linear regression bands are right at that reversal point, but I mean, my notification was set to 433.13, and the long position for the SPY could be 432.35 to 433.13. Remember that a lot of the times I don't rely on a tool like this, but this is, ever since Cryptic Trader introduced it to me, it's been very accurate, right? So, and I never really relied on something like this until I recently found this. I mean, literally less than a few weeks ago, and then really touched on it a couple days ago, where we started modifying the script to add extra lines, right, in different colors. So I'm starting to feel like should I shift my bias? But then I'm like, well, you've been okay without it. So am I keeping my original targets? Candles closing beneath the support like this are the reason why I'm thinking maybe I should continue with my discretion. Here's another one too. Right? So you're going to have closures that come beneath that appear beneath the support line. Which is why I'm saying that if that's the case, then I may have to just stick to my plan, or stick to my discretion, at least, maybe call it that. Oh, crap. Man, I hate it that the time frames are all linked sometimes. And this one, we'll put on the 5-minute. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just I'm not sure if it would be wrong on my part to start deviating away from my discretion. But the important thing is that both Cryptic and I are thinking that there could be a merge between the strategies, right? Between my natural filter, or whatever you want to call it, my spidey sense, with just adding the edge of having this freaking thing, because I mean, look at how accurate it's playing now. I mean, that's a clean bounce, right? I mean, there couldn't be a more perfect bounce. Right. So in my case, I'm using psychology against this, though, because this would be mathematically figured, hence linear regression. Right. So the math paired with discretion has always been my true edge. It has always been what the likely resistance would be like against the statistical backtest that I just performed. So, yeah, but in this case, I still feel like I want to favor my discretion, and I'm leaving the notification, the alert there. Okay, so anyway, let me go ahead and continue on to this here. Oh, dude, look at that. Well, damn it. All right, man. What? Yeah, TTOO, you guys watch out. If it didn't close beneath 29.18 on the 4-hour candle, which is good, but it's still heading downwards. So support bounce from, I'm just trying to keep up with this because these are the targets that I was presenting earlier. Support bounce could be found there in the immediate short term, 27.77 to 28.29. Watch out for that, okay? I don't know if anyone caught that SGBX potential entry, but it's sort of there. SGBXV finally got that breakout that we were looking for. But it's funny because I see that people were actually thinking that this was a triangle breakout when in fact it probably isn't anymore. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be, but apparently there should be a retouch of the 145 to 139. Okay, LIF, yes, brother. I'm sorry. I'm just going down the line here, right? So let me add that into this here. BJDX, right? BJDX, Blue Jay. Oh, no, don't, damn it. Yeah, close without saving. Danielle Spears, what is good with you? Good morning. Good to see you. Sorry, that was BJ. BJDX. So many of these. Oh, right. I'm going to leave this. I think it was a 3-day. This is the one we were looking at just yesterday, right? This was the either the 4th or 5th test that I spoke about, retracement for a true breakout. It's still looking like it, man. It's still looking like it thus far. You know, just a quick little eyeball with a 3-day time frame. It's still looking like it. Potential 3 hours and 52-minute tweezer bottom here, okay? But let me not get the crowd angry. Let me go ahead and observe here. Ticker symbol, what was it again? LIFW. So LIFW is sitting at plus 50% up on the day. Is that really one, Lauren? Is that seriously a ticker? You gotta be crapping me, man. That's just as good as a ticker as Squid Games. You know, the Squid token. Remember that one, dude? It just zeroed out and rugged so hard on that guy. Man, that was the crappiest situation that could have ever happened to anyone. The good thing is that we're currently at the quiet period, right? But this downside that we're facing, this could be leading to 1869. The range is literally 2068 to 20. I'm sorry. Oh, could it be? Okay, let me draw this support here. Damn. I mean, the EMA 55 has correlation with this red wick top here. 1750 to 1681. Let me type in something here. Let's see. Cryptic, Arca, remember the bands adjust. I think the SPY will adjust in a bit. Oh, okay. So you're thinking that it would drop into the target, that low target? That would be cool. All in, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. Well, in yesterday's video, I spoke about, yes, a continuation to the downside. But there is the shift of momentum is suggesting that we could be at a floor, right? $5 to 509 was what I'm looking at. But I will have to go into that really a lot deeper in order for us to determine that, right? But guys, this is what I wanted to show you. I mean, this dude was talking like certainty, right? This guy must have been up like 1,000,000% or something. I gotta show you this in case you guys haven't seen it. This is the Squid Games rug pull. Man. All right, so I don't know if you guys have seen this, but just feast your eyes, okay? And you're I know a lot of my people here. Especially Zephram. I know you've seen this, right? But you need to see just what YOLO does to you, right? So, man, yeah, dude. So, yeah, you're talking about the regression line. Yeah, man. So my bottom side target on that, if it doesn't validate the current whatever $5 509. I'm looking at 465 to 430. It's a complete range. It's on an hourly complete downside regression. That's pretty much confirmation with trend, and it's not to tell anyone. It's like nobody telling you. It's just the mathematics are saying it, right? So okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and where the music at? All right, okay, so here we go. Check this out. Oh my goodness, man. I can't even believe it. Like this was truly something, man. I died watching this. Look at this.
Amount of coins that are locked, staked, whatever the fuck's going on, that would be the fully but obviously the real one is not.
What's the price action though? Why?
So the market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market, oh, it went to zero. Yo! Damn! There we go. Squid Games. Sayonara, motherfucker. Oh, good lord.
Goodness.
Holy shit.
Okay, did you see that? Did you see the, I mean, dude, somebody just pulled out and ran. look at the price.
$1.68 trillion
little red doji
dollars.
And
now the market, it went to zero.
He didn't even say. Look at that guy's face. Dude. That oh my goodness. Where was it? Where are you seeing that price? Where was that? No way. Was that seriously at $3,000? What is that? I don't even know if that's US. 2.68 trillion cap. This thing just went from $1 billion to zero, completely rug pulled. Look, it went to 0 spot 3 zeros and 7. So just in case they left $3 in the trade. Right? Just in case they left it there. This guy, this was just ridiculous, guys. I just wanted to show you that. Guys, please let me know that have any of you not seen that before? That had 1.7 million views. That was jokes, man. That was just jokes. Cryptic. What is the buddy saying, bro? Don't tell me that the buddy. Don't tell me that the buddy is already saying I was wrong. Yeah, that coin was bigger than Apple. I don't even know if was that really there. $3,000. $3,000, bro? No. That is massive. That is insane. You know what's crazy is that I'm looking at the playback right now. Oh, I see why. There we go. There. Anyway, so yeah, SGPX is going to be a nice swing for the next week. I'm thinking the same thing, brother. If we can, and it sucks because I'm at a day trade, right? But I would have already longed the crap out of that too, man. Lauren saying I'd be careful with SGBX. State your reason why, my good sir. It's running? Man, if you already got the entry on that, congratulations. That's SGBXV also running? Dude, both of the SGBXs are running. All right, so you're meeting the top side target already, right? We talked about a retracement from 217. So this would be your point to get a little bit of a pullback here, right? Into that area of 206, right? And then this thing would, let me see. Could we do it on an hourly candle? Maybe. Yeah. Wow. Cool. All right. So yeah, if this thing continues to the upside, expect a pullback from 226, if not already from here, right? So my personal bias would be to close. Dude, that really sucks. Like, that really sucks that I couldn't get in on this, right? But congratulations if you did. I'm really happy if you did get in at my mark, right? But you should be up hella money right now, right? So from the 186 entry, You were already up around 17.46%, currently down or up still around 13%. Good job. All right, so yeah, this is the pullback that we're looking for, but really in reality, what I'm looking for is a closure of this hourly candle at minimum closure of this hourly candle upside of this 206. So if we do get that 206 closure, then I would move my stop loss a little bit up, right? And then I would move, I would buy some more. I would scale in, right? So now I would size up, add risk. So, but yeah, it really is dependent on the hourly closure, right? So just let's see if you can get an hourly closure upside of 206. If that's the case, then you already know the plan, right? So current stop loss right now, you know that I work on percentages. I don't work on dollar value. So the current stop loss, in my personal opinion, would have been somewhere at about the 177 level. Okay, but this is already one entire day trade. You could already be out and call it a day, and you did a successful day trade today, right? So anyway, so my point here is that your stop loss being set at 177 right now, or 178 at minus 4.8%. I had it wide. I would personally would have a wide stop loss in case the price action came down and tried to invalidate some plays here. So if that was the case, then yeah, I set a wide stop loss because it's going to be a wide upside. But just like I said, this is a breakout play, but confirmations would be key. All right, so sometimes you have to take the aggressive entries like we suggested here, and sometimes you don't. But it's just, you don't have to trade like anything. You just have to make sure. Yeah, the rug pull of the century, bro. That was the talk of the friggin' town, man. Yeah, Lauren, I would have already been out at this take profit here, 217. All right, but what I'm introducing here to the team is to show how you can use passive gains to hedge against your short-term positions like day trades. And the reason why I do that is because I often find a play that's able to that I'm able to see an upside days from the current entry. Right, so if I'm able to see here that this thing can run from 186 to around the top side of like 280 or 279, then I'm going to go ahead and long this and continue longing it, sizing up and moving up my risk so that I can hedge against my potential losses on day trades. And this is one way that I can help maintain myself delta positive. So if I have a losing day, technically wasn't, because I was still in the money on the swing play, right? And then if I have a couple losing days, then by the end of the week, then the gains that I'm going to realize from this swing play would essentially just cover all of that, and then I had a positive week. So nothing is perfect and no strategy is perfect, but what I'm doing here is trying to maintain a green week consistently, right? Because that's you hear this term often, and a lot of people don't know what it actually requires for you to achieve that. The term is, I didn't become consistently profitable until, right? So that sentence there is critical. And it's really tough to achieve. It's you can't just say that, right? Because we're talking about consistent profitability, meaning that the net income is starting to grow, right? And it's a comfortable equity curve, right? It shows a natural upside. Of course, zigzags because you're facing potential short-term losses against your longer swing plays, right? So you're going to see that deviation all the time, swinging, zigzagging up and down. But overall, the equity curve is upward bound. So I'm introducing this as a strategy to my green traders, to the traders who don't have that much experience, to show them that there are so many ways to get clever in the markets. Yeah, Cryptic Trader is dead on with that. I have to say that I don't do that anymore because I I actually still sort of do, but I don't do it as much as I did before, where I would collect even what I was feeling during the trade. I would track my own psychology. But it's just, you kind of get used to price action. You get used to the same old game. But in my case, I think I stopped journaling honestly because of being an influencer. So there's so much that I'm trying to keep track of alongside my trades too. So that becomes a little difficult, and it draws attention away from me, which is why I'm saying that I'm going to be shifting this, the YouTube stream soon, to where it's just going to be watch me trade. And it's not going to be no longer this ticker picker. It's just I really want to finish FNGR and ASRE. As soon as those are done, then we're going to make that complete shift here. And it's just going to be come into the Arca Bulls trading team and then watch this happen, right? And then, expressing the plays, showing the plays on a daily basis. So then you can really see what it is to trade safe plays and not have any danger exposure to the market. Rocka saying, awesome, ready for that, my dude. Yeah, Cryptic Trader still does the journaling every day, and he still learns from it. Nice, brother. Right, watch it. That's the WUGRS, right? That's the watch us get rich stream. Suckers. Ian Tucker, can't wait, my brother. Me either, man. Me either. I'm excited to display the ability to day trade, the ability to scalp and siphon from the markets on a daily basis, man. Like that's where I belong. That's the type of trader I am. It's agility, right? It's skill. I like to see the short-term opportunities. I like that. It's generally my style, right? I'm surrounded by people who also love that style too. It's just a bear market can teach you that. A bear market can teach you that maybe the holding deal would be a little better when we're back in a bull cycle. WKHS, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Lauren Wood saying scalping king. Do you know what, dude? I would love to entertain the fact that I would be any type of king whatsoever, right? But I promise you that there are very talented traders out there who probably smoke me, right? But and that's why I personally have heroes like you would, right? Like you would say you're into golfing, right? And of course you've always been a fan of Tiger or whoever else, right? And then you have your basketball team heroes too, right? You have their posters up, you have their jerseys, you sport their shoes and stuff. Just like that. In the trading world, I also have my heroes. I also have my those athletes that I have great respect for, and they're so powerful at trading, right? So it's just I learn from them on a daily basis. There's never a day where I don't learn something. Lauren Wood saying big into golf, so you know exactly what I mean, man. Having those top tier athletes, it's just it's an important thing for. I think it's an important thing for whatever craft you're trying to develop. Especially in trading, because a lot of people don't know to correlate that. People think that trading is just all about the money, right? But no. It shouldn't. It is actually, for a lot of professional traders, it is not. It is very much for the art. I promise you that as soon as I started to understand, I'm charting WK. I'm charting this right now as I speak, just because I want to save time, right? But I started realizing that it wasn't about the money when I stopped paying attention to the money, because it was just I was trying so hard to make sure that my thesis was right, to the point to where I freaking forgot to enter, and I was just like, oh, I wasn't right again. Like, let me try again. So slowly but surely, I started to just chart and trying to call the plays to a point to where I just stopped. And I felt like I reached that point where I was like, oh my goodness, the plays are happening now. So then I started to think to myself, damn, I didn't long anything. I didn't trade for months just because I was refining that craft, and I didn't do it on purpose. I did it just because my body said so. It just did not let me trade. It's just too big of a tuition. You know what I mean? So from there, I realized that the trade was never about the money. It was just like a sport. Like it's just like your heroes. It's like it requires your conditioning. It requires full attention. It requires knowing the rules. And then there, man, it was over from there. Big time over. It was so cool. Lauren Wood saying I'm not a girl. Oh my goodness. Cryptic Trader came back at bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was called for. He's saying you're a woman. All right, so let me pull up some moving averages here on WKHS. This is your EMA 9 versus your EMA 21 on a daily time frame. You can clearly see the relation between both of them on this guide towards the downside. Very bearish cross right up here that happened in August 10th, right? So we've been under the moving averages since. Now, there is a gap down here, which creates a natural resistance, okay? So why would this thing be gapping down? I'm not sure. Is there news? I actually don't see anything here. Workhorse Group. Let me see. Zephram, you always check for an Adam's apple? You do. You're checking for the Adam's apple both in the upside and the downside, right? So just in case. Oh my goodness, dude, that's funny. Okay, so let's just catch momentum here. Let's see if we're still suggesting a downside. Daily time frame, it's daily time frame is pretty bearish. Not even to mention that there is an increase of bear pressure in a very small scale, but still in the MACD. Current resistance found from the gravitational zone of the bear strength percentile in the RSI daily. Let's try to find where the support is, though, right? So you often hear me say that. What I mean by that is the RSI signal. The RSI signal is this the baby blue line. I want to find the time frame where the RSI signal is above the SMA 14 represented by the pink line. So I want to identify how far down it can go, and I would pair that, or how far it can go down paired with price action, right? So it's very discretionary, and it's very much something that I think, at least I haven't seen any trader do it that way, but it's just my personal observation. It's just the way I personally look at, or observe momentum, right? So let's go to the 5-day time frame. Close, but definitely not it. Let's see the bi-weekly. Okay, definitely not it. Let's see the monthly or bi-monthly, actually. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I skipped over the monthly. Wow. Hold on just a sec. This feels almost macro bearish. Oh, wow. I'm kind of happy we started seeing this. No, there's an upside pit. Yeah, what? How is that even possible? Hold on just a sec, team. I just realized right now we're in dead silence. How dare you? Okay, so it's macro bearish, but I think that may be over. We're definitely getting an upside pivot on stochastic momentum here, and definitely some uptick on the MACD. Increasing volatility, which is good, and it's natural. You're going to get the higher reads of volatility on downsides. So let's see this on. Let me go back. Let me go back to the 12-hour time frame and see what the good word is. Okay, contraction. Contraction has started. And we are very much oversold and starting. Yeah, let me see if I can get an early read on this. Yeah, the early read is actually towards the upside on a 12-hour. Okay, that means that the floor is likely close or in. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. Let's start off with the immediate short term. Oh, I hate it. Dude, Cryptic, is your what is it called? Your trading view, is it still glitching? Mine is still freaking glitching, dude, and it's so distracting. 30-minute time frame upside pivot. Very nice upside pivot. Getting close to the gravitational zone here of the oversold percentile. Dude. So, okay, it's not just me. That's so annoying, dude. I really hate that it's doing that. It like screws my flow. This right here. It's like the moment I switch the time frame and then I try to go and zoom out or zoom in, it just starts to, you know, jitter like this whenever I scroll out. And I have to just grab it, move it, and then it allows me to do it. I hate that there's a workaround for that. Look. Right? So then I have to grab it, move it, and then do it. Oh my goodness, dude. It's like I thought that was over when I got a job. My goodness, man. All right, so did it, man, was it an update? Was that really? Yeah, I think I noticed a couple of things changed too. Okay, upside pivot on the hourly time frame already reading, expanding volatility, good stuff. A little bit, there's an immediate danger here on the hourly time frame, which may introduce another, you know, a slight downside, but the immediate short-term pressure towards the upside is looking pretty convincing. It's 9:30 a.m. and you know what I realized is I don't have my glasses on. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Putting on these glasses, you don't even understand the HDness that came to my eyeballs right now. I'm like, why can't I see that number so clearly? And then putting on these glasses is like, dude, oh man, what a relief. Top side on SGBX was 218, now dropping. Yeah, man, that's part of the play. So remember I was saying that it's gonna zigzag like crazy up and down that, right? So I mean, there's no fault in taking profits from one of those topside targets. You know, then you can compound coming back down into the original area of entry. Now Arca can see we'll be needing a do-over. On Ian, on what? Oh, no, hell no. Dude, my screens are close enough for me to see. It's just that when I was trying to look at the OHLC right now, this here, I was like, why can't I see that? I usually could see that. And then I put my glasses on. Dude, super quality. It went to like HD. It was augmented reality in the most crystalline perspective. And I'm going to go get new glasses soon too. My eyes are dripping in color now. Oh, my dude. Okay, so right, I'm sorry. Let me get back into this. Bi-hourly time frame is getting a little bit of that read to the upside. I mean, that's good, right? But it's not convincing enough just yet. I like the fact that we're getting the upside from the immediate short terms, like let's see, as early as the 5-minute time frame, right? We're getting that upside pivot. Okay. 5-minute time frame, EMA 9 about to cross upside of the EMA 21. That can start to serve as a guide for an upside. I wouldn't doubt it if, you know, it's going to touch a couple times to 48.67. But I wouldn't doubt this starting to make its upside move here, and then price action would start to reflect that price action. I'm sorry, price action would start to reflect the momentum. Yogi say you need that AR fusion tech, man. I saw it when it first started coming out. I was like, what? It's like if you all have glasses, like the VR glasses, you'll be able to like meet me at my place. And we'll all be sitting in the same table, observing each other, right? But from wherever you're sitting. So I could invite you to my place that way. That was pretty cool. COSM moving up to 168, man. Nice. Cryptex, do you need glasses too, bro? Yeah, they're so expensive, Zephram. Oh my goodness. I think they have to They have to figure out some different material here, man. We're going to have to get some SGBX support. 186. Has it passed that? Let's see. Yeah, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute time frames on WKHS are all showing upside. 30 minute time frame also has that upside. Slight pullback here, but that's only normal. And I think the largest pullback you're going to get here is actually like 48.70. We said 48.67, but let me see. 48.71. I'm not sure that it's going to reach it to 48.64. Right, but yeah, that would be my bottom side here. Hourly time frame, yeah, that's right. The hourly time frame is also getting that upside, and it's the bi-hourly that's starting to maybe read it. Yeah, you definitely have to use glasses for the computer, man. Especially, bro. You can't be doing this without any what is it called? Blu-ray protection. The opening of this. Okay. There's a potential tweezer bottom here, right? Let me see the opening of this candle. Opening is 48.49. Okay, you just got that zone that we spoke of. Okay, let's see. Opening was what was it? 48.49, and the closing of this 48.50. This is technically a bullish engulfing. Okay, so if this closes anywhere upside of the opening value of this prior red candle, which is 48.71, right? If you close upside of that 48.71, then this would be a bullish engulfing, okay? And there's still an hour and 22 minutes to close off this bi-hourly iteration. It went down below our support. Let's see what it can be on a shorter time frame. What is the opening of this? The opening is 48.98, and this is closing at 48.98. Okay, gravitational push down here on the 30 minute. That's interesting. What time is it? It's 9:40. Yeah, volatility is going to start displaying for sure. Okay. I would Okay, I'm going to be completely honest here. I think I would wait till we can break outside of the EMA 21. The EMA 21 is located at 50.27. So if that's the case, then I guess I'm suggesting for this thing to move up like this, come back down and validate the EMA 21 as, aside from this discretionary support line before a continuation to the upside. And naturally, I will give you my freaking 4-hour huge long candle closure. Jennifer, TTO ripping or what? Nice. It came back down to our target. 28.29 to 27.77. This is what we were expecting for a potential pop. Pop. And the reason we said that is because of the closure of the previous 4-hour candle. This 4-hour candle did not close beneath the inflection zone, which was 29.19. And we noticed that we were still heading down. Then we were able to say, okay, well, then there would be a temporary support since the rule was not broken. Right? So that rule was not broken. This would have an immediate short-term bounce. And let's see if this can help in adjusting momentum towards an upside. Jennifer, you just bought the dip. If you are 10% up or anything like that, I would scalp this and just get out and come back in. But I know that a lot of people expect some good things out of TTOO, which means that there could be further and further targets. But I did hear that story a few times, though. I must say, I was on a space call about TTOO where they were telling me, no, we're just waiting for that catalyst. And I'm like, but it's just, I was like, if the math is correct, then, there could be whatever. It's just I'm a short-term trader, right? So 31.11. You're like right at the money. I mean, yeah, sure, just down a little bit, but that's you are so close. Lauren, what do you have? 250,000 shares of TTOO? Damn. Is there that high of conviction for this play? I guess I'd need to know. Oh, you scalped it yesterday, Jennifer. That's good. Oh, guys, the little lady has come. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to her. Hold on just a quick moment. All right, team. Hello, hello, hello. Sometimes I feel like when I come back in and I say something, I hope that you don't turn up the volume so you can hear the music in the background, right? Because then I come in, I'm just blaring loud. What's up, Ian? Okay, so a TTO seems to be working out, right? So at this point, I think it would be ideal to close this hourly candle upside of this support line of 29.18. And that would mark off a pretty nice, hammer candle here. We can't trust it unless it does close, though, okay? And it's also a minimum time frame. 1 hour is a little tight. But 10 minutes to close on there, okay? See if you can get that closure. Nice, man. Yeah, that SGBX play, man. That's nice. Okay, so let me continue here. So this is BFLY. Let me go ahead and pull up this on the daily time frame. Let's move through this. Okay. The real Ace Wang, what's up, dude? Is this yours? Let's see. Damn. Robert, that's crazy. That's a new high of day. Dude, this thing is gonna... I have a suspicion here that this thing is gonna pop so damn hard. I almost feel like this thing may do a single run to, I would say, $6.65. This daily gap resistance, $6.65. Then you get the pullback to validate this support. Then you make the run to the upside. So in all essence, you would be looking for some type of entry around these areas here for a breakout, and then take profit and then compound by re-entering. And also, am I saying your name correctly when I say the real A Swang, or is it? Or is there am I saying that wrong? I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Let's see. For BJDX, Jennifer, I was talking about let's say it just moved up a little bit right now, right? So I'm saying that maybe entry somewhere around here. I mean, ideally 483, but it's already 589, right? So but I'm expecting this to pop off hard, right? And I'm thinking that it would resist at 665 from right now at 504. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't being clear enough. Oh, dude, Buzz, thank you so much. I'll definitely check that out. I'm curious. Okay, so BFLY. Sorry, just a huge amount of dyslexia there, right? So, let's see. Daily support is currently in, but always mind your positioning, right? So what I mean by that is the simple fact that your RSI signal is finding support at the SMA 14, but we're well at the border of the gravitational zone, which means that we can essentially face here a downside. And this would be pulled to the downside, thus failing that SMA 14, which means that this would enter into another phase into maybe around 402.87. Oh, man. Swang? Guys, This is what is this actually running on? Let me see. Let me see how it's trading. Wow, it's like this thing has, it doesn't even look like it has any correlation to the broader markets. And I'm sure, you know, it wouldn't. It's very curious because when the bear market started, this thing just ran to the upside, entirely inverse to the market. $503 on FNGR. You scared me right now. I thought it was for real running. Yeah, this has an entire inverse correlation to. Let me see how it looks like. Oh, I couldn't. I have to do the SPX maybe. Interesting. Okay, yeah, there was a big deviation at it. I'm wondering. I've never really charted this before, but there was a really huge deviation here. Barrios, what's up, buddy? Thinking that maybe Finger is close to a floor, but the thing is that I also am eyeballing that 430 to 465, 468, something like that. Bottom. I'm wondering if this is just pensive at this point. This inverse correlation here has me very curious, and the fact that we're actually starting to tighten correlation here now is also very curious. Let me get the moving averages out of the way so I can show you what I mean. I will do. Shit, I can even do it. Yeah. See this? It's like it's now. I mean, no, there's still inverse areas, right? Like here too, but it feels like it wants to follow it now. Yeah, this is really interesting. I've never really charted this before. Okay, you guys, yeah, if on TTOO, if you did catch that entry at 28.29 to 27.77, congratulations, you're up on the money. But this is what I'm looking for. Remember, 2 minutes and 54 seconds to close upside of this 29.18. Very important for us to close this hourly candle upside of that, as it would probably present a continuation to the upside in a very nice. I guess it could be even a dragonfly, right? But that's a hammer. But looking very, very bullish. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to close this upside at 29.18. Keep an eye on that, okay? Yeah, so team, regarding this, if I'm just kind of charting this against itself, not against anything else, right? Hold on. Let me get rid of this and this. Then let's observe. Who's long this, by the way? So Dark Zen is saying, man, I feel like I need. Wait. Are you speaking of as GBX? You bought up here? Dark Zenon? Let me know, brother. No! I can't believe it. No, okay. So, I know what that is. I know what that is. So, closing, right. So referring back to the play. No, it's okay. No one is. No one is good at the stock market. It's just you're playing a probabilities game here. right? So in my particular case, when I was speaking about closing that 4-hour candle above 186, it was particular to close above 186 because of this crazy regression here, this line here. That marks off this huge pattern that's called a descending broadening wedge. When you break outside of the 486, which is the resistance, right? We were going up towards that 186. I was expecting a breakout to test whatever resistance is up here to only pull back and then use the 186 as the entry. And that's why I highlighted this right here, 186 to 183 as a potential entry zone for us to get long and rip it on an aggressive entry. The thing is that I still see the upside here. It's still there. It's just that now is going to take a couple days to get, or maybe actually until tomorrow, maybe even power hour today, but I'm banking more like tomorrow that we get back into that 218, right? These are just the targets that I was looking at as a higher probability of reaching it right away, right? So in this case, we're coming back to pick up the bulls that are waiting to get long this asset. So this is actually a good thing, right? So if this thing even drops to 186 again, let it be, because then we're going to pick up more people and this thing will rip to the upside, eventually meeting the targets that we're talking about in 3 to 5 or 6 days, 270 to 278. So Dark Zenon, okay, that makes sense. It also makes it hard because I have to try and paper trade while I'm at work. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. That's that's quite the challenge. So, yeah, no, I totally get it. I totally understand. Right, but yeah, those rules, the criteria that it has to meet. It's me personally, I take that so seriously, man. You know, and if I like you will learn this with more exposure to price action in the markets, that you will rely on your rules more and more and more as time flies, because you'll see that how many times you break them really leads to just bigger and bigger losses. Right, so real quick here on this ticker, BFLY. Man, interesting ticker. Here in the immediate short-term time frame, 30-minute, a little bit of consolidation, but with increasing volatility. There is a resistance to look at on the SMA 14 via the RSI, which I believe to be around the target of around 407.64. Okay, yeah, 30-minute resistance would be located there. Bi-hourly time frame, let's see. We still have a downside in the bi-hourly. Could this be, let me see the 5-minute. Yikes. This is very confusing. Let's see the 10-minute again. I gotta say, when I feel like there's no obvious answer, I tend to stay away. But 15-minute time frame has it's losing bear pressure here. You can see it on the histogram of MACD, potential bullish crossover, and you're already getting the bullish crossover here on the RSI and approaching the gravitational zone. Some consolidation signals here on the 15-minute time frame suggesting that this does not have a high trading volume. Is it even volume based? It's not. This asset, it is not based on volume. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. So it's interesting that I'm getting a volatility read anyway. I feel like this is getting ready for a downside, man. I feel like it's getting ready for a downside. You may get this touch of the 406, maybe 407 area, even into 407.55 before this starts a capitulation here. I may be entirely wrong, but there is the possibility here that this asset could end up retesting the bottom side of this wick here, which could be around 404.30 in the next day or so. Is it BLFY? I thought somebody was looking at this for the ETF. I'm sorry, for the index. Yeah, this iron butterfly, that's an options that's an options strategy. Is that not what they wanted? Yeah, but which? Yeah, me too. There's a BFLYW, the Butterfly Network on NYSE, but I didn't see a W. No way. Did he just really? I think he got mad at freaking Trader Zero posting whatever he just posted. Trader Zero just I think he just ripped Daniel Border's butthole, right? Trader Zero put up all kinds of hate, right? And against Daniel Borders. I'm wondering if that's why he replied. That, dude. 17 minutes ago, he posted FNGR, when you see someone who appears to be leading a charge that you support, follow them. It's coming. Ah, interesting. 40, let's see. Yeah. Team, I don't know if that was the full-on request there, but that's what I'm thinking, right? NWBO, man, up 6%, 6.5% up on the day. Nice. It's 10:06 a.m. We're coming out of the quiet period, and it's looking like things are already ripping to the upside. Guys, I'm telling you, man. That was back at around 501 or 502. The entry for this thing is now sitting at 519. I have a feeling this thing this needs a back test. This is this could be a serious play. Like a nice play. I mean, first of all, the damn take profit of this would be $23. It can take some time to get there, but I'm just saying that this is a huge potential swing, or just day trades all day, every day, all the way up to until it gets up to that $20 target. Andy's saying, don't piss off the whales, right? Oh, dude, BJDX has a float. Yeah, brother, 790,000. Oh, dude, that's so small. You have to be 785,000, man. You have to be super, super careful trading something like this. And I have to say that this is it's expensive. For a float of 785,000 trading at above $5, that's kind of pricey. And this thing okay, so it faced a reverse split here. July 2023, 1 to 20. Okay. Let's see. Blue Jay stock has been in a decline since early August. The month was marked by negative catalysts such as the company's dismissal second quarter earnings report as an announcement of the $1.59 million registered direct offering of 216,000 shares. Wow. Okay, so the shares fell over 135% since the beginning of August from the stock's 3-month high. Wow, that's insane. So so there was a spike in price on Wednesday, abnormally high volume. According to data from Benzinga Pro, that was the one I was looking for, membership. The stock experienced above average trading volume of 35.67 million shares compared to the average volume of 593,000. That is a huge change. The stock has also elevated short interest with 7.99% of shares currently sold short, which could have helped to fuel Wednesday's surge in price. The stock also elevated the short interest. Okay, so if they elevated the short interest, that means that it becomes harder to borrow, which means that there are going to be less short positions opening. The daily time frame just made its cross right now. We're getting that first green bar on the histogram. It's very small, but yeah, I think this is this is one entire play. I am likely going to put up. I hope I can get to this. I really want to do this actually. BJDX. Daryl is saying there's 0 shares to borrow on BJDX, similar to COSM, and COSM is currently sitting at 165. It's already reached 169, man. Full on recovery. Ridiculous, crazy. So, right, what I was going to tell you is that within this asset, daily time frame volatility versus momentum is very particular. It's a clean signal, fired, and I mean very much fired. So let's see, stochastic momentum here, right? So yeah, you have that little egg shape right between stochastics and volatility. Volatility is right now starting to contract with a very aggressive upside pivot here. So if you have here is the validator. Man, 25% ADX, DMI plus leading on top. This is giving validity to the volatility versus momentum play. This is, I'm telling you, there is a real setup. Thank you, whoever talked about this. Yeah, so earlier I was talking about a potential entry at 483. I'm not sure that it can reach that, but you also have the yesterday's high of day and low of day, right? So technically we can still have the thrust to reach 422. So don't dismiss that. I'm just saying that there is a possibility here. You are supposed to keep track of your previous day high and low, as that would be your next day's potential range or areas that you can use as support or resistance. Okay, so this is what I meant. This is going to be the new thread, right? So anytime that volatility has reached this critical expansion level and started a contraction phase paired with an upside pivot of stochastics, I want to take into consideration every time that has happened. Here's one, right? This is this is another one here. This is another one here. And this is how I backtest, right? That's another one there. This is another one right here. And right here. So then I would start gathering the data. These are all my samples, right? I'm going to see what was the highest price that this thing reached before price action just to essentially continue to the downside. So I'm going to measure the upside thrust, duration, and the amount of times that the volatility versus momentum profile have guessed the upside correctly versus incorrectly. So you're going to notice the red lines or green lines. We're working with very little iteration here, so that it's only going to go so far for us, but we've seen how much sometimes this can help, especially with the mean, with the average. Okay, so yeah, that's how I'm going to be starting this thing. I really want to do this because I think this is a good opportunity for retail. So BJDX, this is going to be so this is the 1 day. This is expansion to contraction, and let's go ahead and put the date, right? And this is actually an upside back test. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the next project there. Nice, man. I'm really liking those plays. Okay, so NWBO team, this is just awesome. Let's see. So yeah, we had that regression. Very much respected the regression and bounced right off of it. Okay, the resistance that we're facing right now is due to this top side of this candle back here, way back here. That resistance top is 98.98. Current price is at 92.40. Okay, so 98.98. That has to be the condition. Yeah, the condition here would be I mean, that's quite a distance away even still, right? But we would need a daily candle closure above 98.98, clean close above the resistance. And then closing this, that would start to introduce some really nice price action here. I would say first stop to be around 110 to 113, followed by a 127. And that would be us validating the 98-cent zone. The reason why we want to validate that or confirm that is because it is a psychological break, right? You're breaking into the dollar mark. So naturally, there's going to be a lot of take profit there. And or a short activity. And you definitely don't want to be, you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of that. What was gone? Hold on just a sec. FNGR is still holding that upside of the $5 mark. Yeah, it really feels like the bulls don't want to let go of that $5 target, but I have to say, man, it's just it feels like it wants to grab that 467 or 465, the one that I talked about yesterday. And I can't ignore that, right? I really can't ignore that. Arca, look at Electric Daisy concert. I love it. Especially when Flux Pavilion is there. So Lauren Wood, what you talking about? Yeah, this is incredibly bullish, team. I think that there is a probability here of reaching this top side today. It's still yeah. Forgot where the last one was held. I think it was in Vegas. It's a little too mainstream though. You're a wook. Dude, you're a wook. What the hell is that? Dude, I've never heard that before. Yeah, right, Vegas or Orlando. Zephram is asking you that, man. I want to know. Ticker symbol EDC, is there for real that? No way. Oh, wook. Dude, I've never really heard that before. I just find it to be, is it offensive? Is that like an offense to call somebody a wook? I'm not even sure how to take that, man. Goodness gracious. Okay, so man, you and your three times levers, bro. You are crazy. Stop levering yourself. Let me see. Yeah, so there is a potential right angled triangle here. Can this be considered a semi-triangle? Is that true? I thought this was just a right-angled triangle. I must say that this thing has... Yeah, so, yeah, no, I totally know what a wook is, right? But calling somebody a wook or yourself a wook... like, like, what does that mean? Because they're, you know, they're freaking cute. What do you mean? FNGR is dropping? Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, ticker symbol EDC, sir, sitting at 2589. This, well, there was declining volume with this drop here. I'm worried about something though. Yeah, Tagalog. Yeah, I know that's. I didn't know that they spoke that though. One of my ex-girlfriends, she spoke that, and she always tried to teach me, and I'm like, I don't understand. I want to play music. So, yeah, I'm a little afraid over this. Are you seeing it? Magic. So if that's the case, I wonder if this has a correlated target. Downside. Let's see. This is the regression. This is the objective. And the objective applied would suggest a downside to around 2152. Now, if it were to break down from this point here, let's just say that it would break down actually closer to the 70% mark. I guess here, right? Somewhere Wednesday, October 11th. In a couple weeks, right? Let's just say that it were to break down from this area here. We take a trend line from the hypotenuse to the very bottom side of the triangle. And we apply it to that area there. And what do you know? You have very similar targets. That sucks. If you're long this. Damn. COSM is at 170 now? Jeez. It just closed a bi-hourly bullish engulfing. Damn, dude. This candle closing 38 minutes for this bi-hourly candle to close like this, that would introduce the possibility, I mean, this is the validator for a continuation to the upside. And that would also be a bi-hourly three white soldiers, man. That is the word is popularly used in memes. These resilient creatures can go days without food, and they drink bottled water that has been left under the sun for days. For 4 days? That is very particular. That's ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. He'll seduce you with talks of sacred geometry, and if he's a calmer type, demonstrations of acro yoga. For all the talk of intimacy, spirituality, and human connection, he just grunts on top of you. Who the hell is that? Is that like the mega wook? Dude, festival life. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, man, COSM ripping. I like what it's doing. So I'm in this huge maybe watch out for this, right? Because I have two very confluent targets, both leading directly to hell. Which means an awesome short position or a put. Can you do puts on this? Yeah, you got to. So this could be a bearish buy formation breakdown. Damn. That is a whole load of words, man. Barrios, y'all got me intrigued on BJDX, dude. BJDX. This one right here. I'm gonna run the back test tonight, man. I really want to put together the thread of analysis. I got that back test running here, man. That is a very aggressive upside. And it looks like the last aggressive upside that we had, just like that pivot, led to this. From 4 to freaking 13 to 14. Lauren Wood, don't you tell me that. Are you serious? We need EDC to go up if we want FNGR to go up? How are they paired? This is creating lower highs, and this is creating higher highs. FNGR, I mean. You're not that kind of a wook? Hey man, Black Lives Matter. There feels like there's a lot of inverse to this too, though. Dude, I would honestly look at the I would observe the CNYA against FNGR before anything, though. I mean, look at this. And then you get this little green candle here too. Right, for emerging markets. Yeah, I understand. I just feel like this the China ETF has a deeper correlation, but dude, I mean, you are right by looking at that. Yeah, me too. I think EDC is probably going to face some type of correction here. And it was usually, before, it was usually known that this triangle after or during an uptrend would actually introduce a correction to the downside. I mean, it's since become really volatile, and it would just now show two different biases, inconsistent to each other. But it's good to speculate. I do like these to form after a downside, which arguably appears to be the case. But it's just this short-term upside is getting me a little confused, which is now why I'm also suggesting a potential downside with confluent targets. Pupusas to go. Can someone yell the shorters and tell them to free finger? We will not give up. Free finger. Okay. Nice. ASRE continuing on a discount here, but still within that same little downside area. It could still face a downside of about 31.79, but it could also go all the way up to 36.05. It's just that chop box that it's currently in. But it's building volatility, man. This thing is I mean, look at the bi-hourly here. This is just it's gonna explode at one point. Spy call plus 45%. Where you at? Where the hell is the damn day trade? Guys, you lost my day trading thing. Here it is. Damn it, man. It definitely didn't catch that very bottom side, did it? Your mid-band 435.61. Clean break out of there. 5-minute time frame converting the SMA 50 into a support. That's very bullish. Yeah, dude, I think, let me see. You're increasing volatility on the 5-minute. Let me see how the 10-minute is. 10-minute is also increasing volatility, upside pivot. 15-minute time frame is about to increase volatility. 15-minute time frame EMA 55 is now a support. Eyeball your SMA 50 on the 15-minute 435.96. 435.64 on the regression line. That's a resistance. 435.64. Here we go. 435.64 to the SMA 50 top, 435.93. Yeah, we need to check that. I agree. Yeah, literally right now. See how the SPY is going? Literally right now. I don't short, but would SNMP make a good short play? SNMP. Let's take a look. SNMP. There's a natural support at 168. Very strong too. This thing does reverse split 1 to 30. Okay, so here's the condition to short would be this. You need a daily candle closure beneath 165. I'm gonna list it right here. So yeah, this is oh my goodness, my son is raising ruckus over there. EDZ is falling, so now EDC should be going up. They're inverse to each other. That's the short versus bull pro shares. Oh, nice. Okay, so right, so this is the condition for a short play. Okay, you would need a daily candle closure beneath $1.65. Get that closure first. It's gonna fake people out. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so it's gonna fake people out. It's gonna bounce at anywhere here around 144 or 130, something like that. Then it's gonna come back to the area of 165 to validate or confirm resistance. So that resistance closure with another 4-hour candle beneath this range, that would be confirmation for a short. And the take profit for that damn short would be all the way to 110. Stupid gains. I mean, massive, massive play. SGBXV facing a crazy downside here. Where's that other play? BJDX entering that. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. A potential entry right around 483. Actually, it would be better if it was around 470. But I don't know the play yet. I need to chart it out entirely. Yeah, Cryptic, I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking that this can still continue. You just got the 15-minute candle closure above the EMA 55. Very bullish on a 15-minute. I have high conviction that this thing can reach that space. 435.64 to 435.93. At your own discretion, of course, right? But yeah, this thing has some pretty nice upside signals. I like it. I definitely like it. I would have joined you, but I definitely don't have any day trades left, right? I have to kind of chill out here for a bit. And my money cleared. So I definitely have settled cash now. I'm just a sitting duck now. Ugh. Right? But yeah, team, I need to get to this guy. He's over there just raising mad ruckus. I'm gonna try to put together the thread for BJDX tonight. GTII sitting at 73.71. Viri sitting at 95.96, facing a little bit of a downside here. Yikes. 90-cent bottom. This team, I don't know, man. I'm very bullish this asset. It's only a matter of time before this thing just pops up open again. 172 on COSM, and ticker symbol FNGR sitting at 505. That is, Danielle, that is usually posted. Oh, nice, Buzz. Thank you for that, bro. Usually Dozer I think you know him, right? Dozer in on X, on Twitter. He usually posts up the short volume every day. All right, team. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Lord, love you, buddy. Buzz, thank you so much. Danielle, Cryptic, Zeph, I love you guys. Yeah, Danielle. Can you mention me in Twitter, and then I'll reply to you with his thing. Dozer is he's the one that pretty much called GTII from like 20 cents when it ran to $9. Daryl saying hit the like button. That's right, you guys. Please make sure to hit that like button on your way out. But I really appreciate everybody for coming by. And pupusas to go. Barrios. The real A Swang. Cha-cha. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. And Damon, you have a great day too, my sir. All right, you guys. So please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your day. And I'll catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.